ERA is hovering just around 3 for the bullpen. That's tops in the AL. They've been doing it with a lot of different names. Now you have another lefty, like you just said, Dietrich Enns, coming to join the party. But this guy features some good stuff. He's up to 97 from the left side. So a lot of things to like about him.
Yep, just called up from Durham, a 2.44 ERA in his 14 appearances with the Bulls. Well, we might see him tonight in this series. Let's lead off our show with a little bit of a story of a struggle with the Rays. They got themselves behind the 8 ball again against Seattle and couldn't recover.
Yeah, Rays fans, look away. This was an ugly inning yesterday. It all started in the third. Kyle Seager with an RBI. That's his 66th of the year. That is leading Seattle so far. That was 1-0. Then behind him, Ty France with a huge day. More on him later. That's a second run driven in that inning. That brings the score 2-0. And then behind him, boy, Jake Freely jumping in on the action with 2 RBIs on that base hit. Brings the score to 4-0. And at that point in time, I mean, it's looking very frustrating for the Rays, especially with the big inning happening so early.
So 5 is the number to check. 5 wins for Seattle compared to none so far for Tampa Bay. And a big reason they got that 5th win was that 5-run third inning. The 6th time this year that the Rays have allowed 5 runs or more in one inning. But what's interesting, Doug, is 0-5 Seattle against the Tampa Bay Rays could easily be 3-2 in favor of Tampa Bay. 3 walk-off losses, so it's not as bad as it might seem.
Yeah, those ugly numbers, I mean, that graphic was a little bit deceiving, but look, I mean, Seattle's been dominating the series so far, and the one number that really jumped out on that graphic to me was runners in scoring position. When the Rays go out there and they have a bad stretch, you can always look at runners in scoring position, look at the average, and it's typically under 200. When they're winning, it's hovering around 300 or greater, and that's really the key to the Rays. When they get those big clutch hits, that's when they're winning ball games.
Well, the key for Seattle's success, specifically against Tampa Bay, is probably attributed to Ty France. He is having a breakout season in his first full year with the Mariners.
I didn't even know who this dude was until this year, and he goes out there yesterday. Yeah, there you go. But I do my homework, Richie. 3 for 5 yesterday, had 3 RBIs, was 1 triple away from the cycle, actually. And the second half, he has just been torching the baseball. You look at the first half, he hit 80 points less than he does the second half. He's hitting 343 for the second half with a 935 OPS. A lot of power coming in the second half. 7 of his 23 hits have gone for extra bases. So when you look at what he's doing here recently, there's a big adjustment that has been made. The last month, over the last 30 days, he's now crushing the breaking ball. The off-speed pitch, he's hitting 400 on. Prior to that, throughout the season, he was hitting 200 on that pitch. So he's making adjustments, and because of those adjustments, you're seeing the numbers that are showing up.
And back to your point about hitting with runners in scoring position, Ty France hitting 337 when runners are on second or third base, driving in a lot of runs that way for the Mariners. Let's talk about maybe the hottest bat in the Rays lineup, and there are a couple of them, but Randy Arozarena, his breakout season was the postseason last year. Now he might be swinging as hot a bat as he was then.
Well, it's crazy to think this guy's still a rookie, isn't it? I mean, we've seen so much, it hurts so much Randy Arozarena. He had so much success in the postseason, but I'll tell you, the first half of the season, he did have some slumps. And when you were looking at the slumps and the way that pitchers were throwing to him, it was a lot of breaking balls, a lot of off-speed. And much like the Ty France comparison that we just talked about, Randy Arozarena is starting to make adjustments too. He's starting to see that breaking ball a lot better now, and because he's driving that breaking ball, he's getting more fastballs. Pitchers are now adjusting back to the fastball a little bit. We saw him hit his 15th home run yesterday. That was on a fastball. So you see the splits between home and road. Look, he's more comfortable at home. He's more comfortable at Trop. That's a lot of players. The power numbers are a little bit different. He has double the home runs at home than he does on the road. But Randy Arozarena, if he can stay where he is at, Brandon Lau heating up, Nelson Cruz heating up. I mean, this offense is going places.
Arozarena leading off tonight. We'll have more on those lineups coming up. Hits in 11 of his last 12 games. Coming up on the show, Patino's on the hill tonight, looking for length again from the 21-year-old right-hander. Doug has more on Luis. It's Wander's World, and we're all living in it. Franco is back after a game off. Brian Anderson weighs in on El Patron's recent surge. And up next on Rays Live, the pregame, another achievement for Joey Wendell. Trisha Whitaker has the story on award season for Joey when we return after this.
You into the hottest drama? Netflix. Get really into it with a Flex.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
That's good stuff. Flex is a 4K streaming box that's free with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
Every time nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This is our world, and these are our Mexican spices. Either we fight together, or we fry alone.
There's an America we build and one we explore. One that's been paved and one that's forever wild. But freedom means you don't have to choose just one adventure. You get both. Introducing the wildly civilized, all-new 3-row Jeep Grand Cherokee L.
And release.
If the peanut butter in a Reese's could talk to the chocolate,
What show on Valley Sports is presented by your local Honda dealer and by Papa John's. Papa John's, your favorite pizza of the Tampa Bay Rays.
you ever go over to that touch tank?
All the time.
Yeah, dude, there's some big ones in there.
Yeah, they get frisky too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. All right, Rich and Doug talking Rays and Rays baseball here inside Tropicana Field. And we affectionately call Joey Wendell Joey Dubs because he hits a lot of doubles, 24, which is tied for the team lead. But now Joey Dubs takes on a little bit of a different moniker because he adds a second award to his All-Star nod this year. Trisha Whitaker with more to tell us about that.
That is exactly right, Rich. Joey Wendell isn't a guy who likes to talk about himself that much, but if he won't praise himself, we will, and so will Major League Baseball. Today, Joey Wendell won his second Heart and Hustle Award of his career. It's an award for players voted on by former players who embodies the value, spirit, and traditions of the game. And today, he told us that he's made it a goal for himself to embody those things throughout his career, and it started with a mentality that his father instilled in him.
Attitude and effort. I mean, I remember my dad telling me that when I was 5 years old. I mean, those are the two things that you can control, or the attitude that you have and the effort that you give every day. So, I feel like if I have a good attitude and give everything I got, then, I've checked that box. I've done those two things for that day.
First, congrats to Joey. It is very deserving, and he does kind of embody so many things that we talk about: the selflessness, the way he plays the game, the way he appreciates his teammates, and I think it falls in line with that award, and we're all happy for Joey.
Even in his interview this year after he became an all-star, he struggled to point to himself or praise himself for anything that he had done, and instead pointed to his teammates and his support system. And as Kevin Cash said, he is a guy who embodies what the Rays are all about. And Joey Wendell also credits his brothers. He has two older brothers who he says instilled all the toughness in the world in him. So, guys, I think we can all agree that Joey Wendell is well-deserving of 2 Heart and Hustle Awards.
Absolutely, Trisha. And you know who else knows about having an older brother to instill some toughness? I know Pete Wechter, and I know that story rings true.
Oh, my gosh. Just the basketball games I played against him and all his buddies. We'd go out there. There's no such thing as fouls, boys. You go out and it's street ball, and elbows going everywhere. So, yeah, having an older brother, obviously, it helps a lot. And with Joey Wendell, you just talk to him. He's so humble about everything that goes on. He is the epitome of a Rays player. You go out there and you just watch him play. I have never seen him jog around the bases. He hustles around every single base. He plays his heart out every single time he crosses those foul lines. And boy, I'll tell you, if you're a young player and you're watching this guy, come to the game and watch him in between innings. That's when you know how special he is. He goes out there and really puts the work in. You can come early and watch him take ground balls almost every single day. And that's one of the reasons he's a big leaguer, because of his mentality. Now, he has a ton of skill. Everybody loves his skill level, but his work ethic is better than almost anybody I've ever seen.
Most versatile Ray that we have. Bats 1 through 9 in the order. Can play multiple positions on defense. Congratulations from all of us here at Valley Sports to Joey Wendell on the Heart and Hustle Award. Still to come, it's Wander's World. Brian Anderson joins us with a closer look at Wander Franco finding his way of late, especially inside Tropicana Field.
You into the hottest drama? Netflix. Get really into it with Xfinity Flex.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
That's good stuff. Flex is a 4K streaming box that's free with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
Every time nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This is our world, and these are our Mexican spices. So either we fight together, or we fry alone.
There's an America we build and one we explore. One that's been paved and one that's forever wild. But freedom means you don't have to choose just one adventure. You get both. Introducing the wildly civilized, all-new 3-row Jeep Grand Cherokee L.
Only 9% of plastic is recycled, no matter how much we put in our recycling bins. And up to 24 billion pounds of it enters the ocean every year. Grove Co. plastic-free household cleaners are designed to keep your home clean and solve the single-use plastic problem. Sustainably powerful for a healthy home and planet. Choose your free starter set today.
Tomorrow, when athletes speak, the whole world will listen.
Here is Cecilia.
Fellow delegates, I strongly believe we must make sport a human right. Thank you.
One swing that would inspire.
Sports is presented by your local Honda dealer and by Bayfront Health St. Petersburg, the official healthcare partner of the Tampa Bay Rays. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lecter. That is Fort DeSoto Park, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some good tarpon fishing right off of that ledge right there. I'm not going to tell you where they were.
I know you will refuse to believe this, but I once ran a mini triathlon down at Fort DeSoto Park. That was a long time ago.
You promised me you'd never lie on this show, and I just heard my first one.
That is not
in 7 years. That is
Rich and Doug inside Tropicana Field. Brian Anderson from the broadcast booth. Save us, please, before this entire pregame show circles the drain.
In the middle of that. I am not getting in the middle of that.
He ran a mini marathon? Come on.
It happens, but it happened a long time ago.
Listen, I don't think that he would lie about that, number one. Number two, I want to know where that hot tarpon fishing.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to blindfold you guys. We'll take you.
All right. Let's digress. Let's talk a little bit about Wander Franco. All of a sudden, BA, he's starting to string together some consistently good at-bats lately. What have you seen?
Well, I've seen a guy that's starting to get comfortable. You know, think about Wander Franco coming to the big leagues with the hype that he came with at 20 years old. There's going to be an awful lot to live up to. Not to mention, he's facing a grade of pitching that he's never seen before, and doesn't have a real book on him as far as he hasn't faced these guys before. So I think you're starting to see him get more and more comfortable. I think when he came up, he was obviously hot, swinging the bat well from the right side, as we're going to see right here. In fact, that's where most of his damage has come from as a member of the Rays. But you're starting to see that left-handed stroke come around a little bit. I think we saw that in the game on Saturday night, that at-bat that he had off Nathan Eovaldi, that 8-pitch at-bat.
in a tie ball game, fouling off some tough pitches before he rifled one down into the corner for a run-scoring triple, bringing in Joey Wendell. And this is what I'm talking about. That left-handed swing is starting to really heat up for him. So I think the combination of being a little bit more comfortable in his skin, comfortable on this team, comfortable in the major leagues, you're starting to see him settle down and settle in just a little bit. As you see those numbers again, right-handed, that's where the damages come from, the average OPS and all of that. But the left-handed swing, it's been getting better and better, and we've seen that here recently.
Yeah, B.A., when you're talking about the skills and the tools that this guy shows off, I mean, true five-tool player, right? We've seen his arm strength. We've seen the defense, the speed around the bases, a couple triples and doubles. I mean, the speed is outrageous. And then hitting for average and the ability to hit for power. What's the most impressive tool you've seen from him so far?
Well, I think that for me, it's going to be his hit tool from both sides of the plate. I think he's going to flash occasional power. I don't think that he's by any stretch of the means going to be, some big 40, 45, 50 home run guy. I mean, maybe he'll prove me wrong. We'll see. But he's going to flash that power. But I just like the fact the hit tool from both sides and the versatility that he brings. Love his arm strength on top of that, and love his aggressive base running. That's the other thing that we have seen, especially as the season has moved on, and more recently, the ball off the bat, he is going. I mean, and that's really indicative of this entire Rays lineup. These guys force defenders to try to keep them a base shorter than they want to end up. And Wander Franco has completely bought into that, and I think that's why you've seen a couple of those triples. He smells it out of the box and is determined to get there.
Yeah, a couple of rookies and a couple of speedsters at the top of this Rays lineup. Thank you very much, B.A. Let's get into those lineups because we talked about Randy Arozarena. He's leading things off for the Tampa Bay Rays, and now B.A. just told us more about Wander Franco. He's hitting right behind him. Nelson Cruz had another couple of knocks. He's starting to warm up a little bit despite no home runs yet as a Ray inside Tropicana Field. Yandy Diaz batting cleanup. And then Austin Meadows, who's hitting .309 with runners in scoring position.
Oh, runners in scoring position. Look, he's been clutch the entire season. And over the last 15 games, he's seeing the ball extremely well with some power. 4 bombs over the last 15 with 18 RBIs. Those 18 RBIs put him at 76 for the season. Richie, that's 5th in Major League Baseball. So the power numbers are starting to come around. The average is coming around. But he is Mr. Clutch when it comes to the Rays.
Yeah, they're facing a left-hander tonight. We'll get into that in the next segment. But you still need some left-handed bats that are swinging hot bats, and that's Austin Meadows and Brandon Lau, both in that lineup. Let's take a look at the Seattle Mariners, who have had their fair share of success against Tampa Bay Rays pitching. Very similar lineup to what we saw in Game 1. Fraley went 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. How about Jake Bauers returning to Tropicana Field? Still struggling with the bat, though, hitting .219 this year and only .206 versus right-handed pitching. But Mitch Haniger not having those kind of troubles.
No, he had 2 knocks in last night's game. He's been crushing the ball really over the last 30 games. You look at the numbers, 950 OPS with 9 bombs. So the power numbers are there, and over the last 30, he's been scorching hot. So this guy, if you watch his highlights, he's a true fastball-style hitter. That's where he does most of his damage. He's looking for the heater. .297 on the year, and 16 of the 25 home runs that he's hit this year have come off the fastball. Now, that's important when you think about it because Luis Patino goes out there and features a really good fastball. So the matchup today is going to be against Haniger and Patino's fastball, and also how much Patino is going to go out there and combat that with the slider because his slider has been on point here recently.
All right, that's your offense for this Game 2 of a 3-game series, Tampa Bay and Seattle. When we come back, we'll talk about the pitchers trying to quiet those lineups. Patino's bringing the heat. Dougie just talked about it. The rookie solidifying his spot in the Rays rotation. And Doug will tell us how he builds on his last stellar start versus the Yankees.
You into the hottest drama? Netflix. Get really into it with Xfinity Flex.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
That's good stuff. Flex is a 4K streaming box that's free with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
Every time nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This
our world. And these are our Mexican spices. So either we fight together, or we fry alone.
If you have obstructive sleep apnea and you're often tired during the day, you could be missing out on amazing things. Sunosi can help you stay awake for them. Once daily Sunosi improves wakefulness in adults with excessive daytime sleepiness due to obstructive sleep apnea. Sunosi worked for up to 9 hours at 12 weeks in a clinical study. Sunosi does not treat the cause of OSA or take the place of your CPAP. Continue to use any treatments or devices as prescribed by your doctor. Don't take Sunosi if you've taken an MAOI in the last 14 days. Sunosi may increase blood pressure and heart rate, which can increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, heart failure, or death. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure. Sunosi can cause symptoms such as anxiety, problems sleeping, irritability, and agitation. Other common side effects include headache, nausea, and decreased appetite. Tell your doctor if you develop any of these, as your dose may need to be adjusted or stopped. Amazing things happen during the day. Sunosi can help you stay awake for whatever amazes you. Visit Sunosi.com and talk to your doctor about Sunosi today.
Hey, hon. We were thinking of you out there in the big...
Wrapping things up on Rays Live as the Rays try to get off the schneid against the Seattle Mariners. You see, going back 7 seasons, Doug, the Mariners have the best record against Tampa Bay than they do versus any other team, and that includes a 15-6 record here at Tropicana.
Wild to think about it. You look at that graphic. The Royals, Tigers, and Orioles, they are not good franchises over that course of time, right? Over the last 7 years, you watch and look at their overall records. So you expect them to be on that list, but the Rays, my goodness, the Rays have been sensational, especially the last 3 or 4. And to be on that list against Seattle, it's just hard to explain.
All right. Rich and Doug back inside Tropicana Field. We always do happy baseball birthdays at this point. I'm diverting from that because it is Tom Brady's birthday today. I would never have said this before, but he's part of Tampa Bay now.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to the GOAT, turning 44, making all of us feel young again. Let's talk about starting pitchers now. Luis Patino is not old like Tom Brady is. He's 21 years old, but last time out, he pitched like a veteran.
He did. It was by far his best time out, best outing in the big leagues for young Patino, and it was a lot of fun to watch. It's something that he's been building up to as well. In 97 pitches, he got through 6 innings clean, 0 earned runs, only gave up 3 hits against the Bombers, 8 punch-outs, 5 of them swinging, and only 2 walks. I thought he was, his command was on point. The fastball was very sharp, but the slider was the reason that he was able to go out there and do so well. He threw it 29% of the time, did not give up 1 hit on the slider. So look for him to go out there, continue to build off that confidence on the slider, mix the fastball in as well. You will see the changeup and the curveball at times, but the top 2 pitches are the fastball, slider, and that's what he's going to go out there and do today. And one more note on Patino. The best part about his last start is he got stronger as the game went on. That's what a true top-of-the-rotation guy does. You start getting extended out to that, 80 to 90 pitch range, and you start getting stronger and stronger throughout the game. Those are the ones you want leading the charge for your staff.
And you think, I know because we've talked about this, you think that if he continues trending upward like this, he looks like he could slot into like a number 2 spot in the rotation when you're looking for the postseason.
100%. Yeah. Absolutely. I think they're looking at him as probably their top right-handed choice. And I'll tell you, watch that changeup. It's a good pitch. He doesn't look like he's totally comfortable with it yet. But with the fastball, slider, and if you mix that changeup in a little bit more, I mean, this kid's elite.
Here's more on Luis Patino.
I thought that the intent with the strike throwing might have been a little bit better, but I thought he threw the ball really well in Cleveland, and he backed it up in his last start, did the same thing. So I think it's just more routine, more familiarity of getting out on the mound every 5th or 6th day, whatever it is, to start his career of being a really, really good pitcher for us.
And Luis Patino will be opposed by another left-handed starter facing the Rays. The Rays are 24-19 against left-handed starters. They've got Kikuchi on the mound tonight.
Yeah, all-star selection for the Seattle Mariners. This guy threw the ball extremely well, specifically in the first half, and threw well against these Rays. You go back to June 18th, where he spun a gem against Tampa Bay, went 7 innings, only gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run. and the 6 punch-outs. The biggest weapon he had then and now is the slider. He threw that slider 52% of the time when he went out against the Rays, so the Rays can expect him to throw that pitch a lot today. Now, when you watch him and you watch what he's been doing recently, here's the breakout. You see the cutter. The cutter's very good. That's what he sits, and that's what he lives and dies on, that cutter and that slider combination. The good news for the Rays, recently he's been struggling with that pitch. In the month of July, opponents have hit 320 or higher off the cutter and the slider combination. So if you're the Rays, look for that pitch to be elevated and take advantage of it, because the fastball is pretty sharp. It can go 94, 95 on.
And what you just said, Doug, is the big reason why Kikuchi has a 6.11 ERA in the month of July. He was an all-star before that, but not so great. No wins in July for Yoshi Kikuchi. Despite being just 10-9 in home series openers, the Rays are 11-5-2 in those series overall. They look to even this one with Seattle next. Dwayne and BA have the call. We'll see you for the postgame.
You into the hottest drama? Netflix. Get really into it with Xfinity Flex.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
That's good stuff. Flex is a 4K streaming box that's free with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
Every time nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This is our world, and these are our Mexican spices. So either we fight together, or we fry alone.
And release.
In sports, metrics are everything. I'm Apollo Ono. Miles, times, heart rate are vital to helping you meet your goals. This is why I use Personal Capital's free tools. You can use them to monitor your total net worth, your retirement plan, and your budget. Get a holistic look at all of your accounts and find financial confidence. Start today. Download the free app or go to personalcapital.com.
Introducing Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer. It's made with real fruit juice and is USDA certified organic. We're not full of hot air. New citrus Michelob.
The heart of your teams. The heart of the Sunshine State. Valley Sports Sun and Valley Sports Florida. The heart of the fan.
Rays baseball on Valley Sports is presented by Baycare. Tonight, the Rays continue their homestand in their series as they play host to the Seattle Mariners. The Rays leading the American League East by one full game over the Boston Red Sox. And in the wild card race, the Seattle Ball Club, a contender, tied with New York. They are 3 games back of a wild card spot. Well, again, everyone, welcome to an evening of Rays baseball with Brian Anderson, Dwayne Stats. Great to have you aboard. Rays and the Mariners go at it here again tonight. Rays have had a very difficult time with this Seattle Ball Club, as you know. Lost last night Although Randy Arozarena did hit a home run in that ball game, and he's going to move up to the top part of the lineup tonight, looking for better things as a team.
Well, listen, Randy Arozarena, if you go back and look at him over the last couple of weeks, in fact, you go back over his last 11 games, guess what? He's starting to put up numbers once again, and that certainly bodes well for the Rays offense. That's a great sign right there. You know, we always talk about Randy Arozarena. When he is compact, direct to the baseball, and moving it through the middle of the field, that is when he is at his most dangerous, and that's what we saw last night. 19-degree angle home run to straightaway center field. Randy in a great spot right now for the Rays and their offense. On the other side, Rays still have not figured out Ty France. By the way, whoever thought of the graphic right there, Eiffel Tower, that's exactly what he has been against the Rays. 5 games, he's hit safely in all 5 of them. He is homered in 3 of them, but as you watch all of these highlights, just way too many mistakes out over the plate. But you got to tip your helmet to Ty France, because when the Rays have made a mistake, he has made them pay in a very big way.
And tonight, the Rays will pin their hopes on the 21-year-old right-hander Luis Patino. 2 starts ago, very good for him, but the last time out against the New York Yankees off the Cleveland start, Kevin Cash was very pleased with what he saw.
Listen, that was his best of the season, no question about it. And you look at everything that he did, starting with his mound presence, the way that he commanded the game. He worked quickly. His command was outstanding. As you see right there, the average fastball was up a full mile per hour, and he threw 6 shutout innings, giving up just 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. That's a career high. Very sure of himself out there, and he was outstanding with that fastball and slider, and expect to see a whole lot of that here tonight against that Mariner lineup that the Rays have had such trouble with.
So Luis Patino, after his 3rd win, making his 7th start, it will be Yusei Kikuchi, the lefty, on the mound for Seattle. Rays and the Mariners coming up next.
Coach Lasso, how many more matches before you hit the panic button?
There's 2 buttons I never like hitting. That's panic and snooze.
Everyone is going bonkers, look.
Nice.
And standing.
That's incredible.
Not too much. What, too much class? No such thing.
Came back, that warm nacho cheese sauce was drawing something closer to the surface. This is our world,
And these are our Mexican spices. So either we fight together, or we fry alone.
One swing that would inspire change in communities across the country. Truist is proud to partner with the Braves to honor Hank Aaron's legacy of fostering equity and excellence on and off the field.
Kate didn't talk to a Mattress Firm sleep expert. Now she's sleep typing and just hit reply all.
I did? Oh.
Go to Mattress Firm and unjunk your sleep.
Welcome, everybody. Glad you're here tonight. Looking forward to good action on the game today.
With the Bank of America customized
Bring
cash
this up
rewards
just
credit
a little bit there.
3% cash back.
Should be a fun game here tonight. Mariners at the Rays. We'll see how it all goes down. So I'm glad you're here with us. And share it out. Share it out. Share it out. We got Rays are a really good team. American League East. And you got the Mariners, who are extremely solid in the West and getting better all the time. So let me take this down just a little bit there, so that we're about ready to go. Welcome in, everybody. Francisco, RJ, Jesse's here. Great to see you. Appreciate everybody coming in. Okay. Thank you for being here today. We're going to have some fun A lot of baseball on the channel. Got later on tonight. We've got the Olympic team, which is going to be good. Eric says, "Let's go Rays." So I'm working on one small thing to get started here. So I am going to give you the announcers just to start. Jesse and Paul are here. I'll be watching the chat and participating. I just got a major video sent over to me, and I need to just get it moved over from email over to my computer. It'll take me a couple minutes. So for the first inning or so, I'm going to let you get the announcers on here. Big Matt, what's up, buddy? And then I'll be back in here, and we'll get rolling for tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have some fun tonight. So hang tight. Let me let you do the announcers, and we'll get to it. Corey Seager will be the first hitter coming up for the Rays when we come back. I'm sorry, Crawford, Hannigan, and Seager, the first three hitters for the Rays when you get back. Patino, the rookie, the young kid's going to be on the hill for the Rays. This kid can flat out play. Flat out play. So we're going to have some fun about that. That looks awful close on that picture. I don't know if it's me. Let me see here. Are we on 2? We're not on 2. Let me take this down to 2. So there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. You guys are like right up on top of me. And that's enough to scare the heck out of anybody. So, all right. I'm going to give you the announcers. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes with my live input.
The hill for Tampa Bay, looking to repeat his dominant performance from 5 days ago. As the Rays try to figure out a way to defeat this Seattle ball club, this is a good spot for it. They've been very good at home, and tonight they send Luis Patino, who continues to make significant strides toward being the pitcher they thought they were getting when they made that deal with San Diego. Let's take a look at the lineup brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Seattle will have J.P. Crawford leading off. He'll be at shortstop, followed by Mitch Haniger hitting second, playing right field. Kyle Seager, the number 3 hitter. He is at third base in front of Ty France, who's done all kinds of damage offensively against the Rays. He is the DH. Abraham Toro hits fifth in front of Jake Fraley. Jared Kelnick is in center field hitting seventh in front of the catcher Cal Raleigh. And Jake Bowers will start at first base, and he will bat ninth.
Well, our starting pitchers are presented by Baycare for the Tampa Bay Rays here tonight. It's going to be Luis Patino. And Dwayne, you talk about this team being good at home. Luis Patino at home, as you look at his season numbers, 4 games, 3 starts here at the Trop. He is 1-1, but the ERA is .61. 14 2/3 innings. He's given up just 2 runs, only one of them which is earned.
And all set to go to work. Pete Crawford. Crawford, who had a good series against the Rays out in Seattle, was on 3 times last night. And here he is. First pitch from Patino. And it's a strike call. This game underway.
What happened with the throwback to Patino? It's too hopping.
Fastball inside, 1-1.
Either that or my coffee has something in it that should. Swear it bounced twice.
Well, you like to try to make your pitcher comfortable, but that wasn't exactly what he was expecting. 1-2.
These are the counts. Luis Patino, you start to think about that slider of his. It gets a lot of sweeping action, the powerful fastball, changeup, and the curveball.
Foul the other way. Well, as the Rays try to figure out how to turn things around against Seattle, I mean, you're running one of the best young arms in the game out there against the Mariners tonight. drive into center for a base hit. And Crawford is aboard.
Well, let's take a look at that Rays defense, see how it's going to line up here tonight in the outfield left to right. We've got Austin Meadows, Manuel Margot, and Randy Arozarena across the infield third to first. Joey Wendell, Wander Franco, Brandon Lau, and Yandy Diaz. Back behind the plate will be Francisco Mejia.
So Crawford with the line drive base hit is aboard, and here is Mitch Haniger. Down away. Coutinho with 3 big league wins, 2 losses. That's a miss at the fastball. 1-1. Well, that 4-seamer, the big pitch for him, along with the slider. 3 other pitches that are used less frequently, but still in the mix from time to time. Popped up. That's going to carry foul out of play. Back into the first base side. It's 1-2.
Well, here's Luis Patino and how he likes to mix the pitches. Fastball, slider, heavy. As you can see that, the changeup, the occasional curveball. An average fastball approaching 96 miles per hour. That slider, that's the devastator, especially against right-handed hitters. You can see with Crawford, you know, he tried to close him out with the changeup, and he left it up. Crawford got it through the middle of the field. That seems to be, for the most part, the off-speed pitch of choice to those left-handed hitters, something that's kind of moving down and away from them.
We'll take the count to 2-2. Seager on deck. We've got an 8-game hitting streak coming into this game. Pop into shallow center. Lau is out there from second. Haniger is the first out.
And that's what we're talking about with the slider of Patino. You know, some sliders are short and they've got a lot of depth to it, and Patino will get some depth, but he's got a lot of sweep, and it forces those right-handed hitters to kind of elongate that swing and go reaching for the ball, which is what he got Haniger to do. So that pitch is so effective, and now this guy comes up who's been doing a job.
There's the numbers on that 8-game hitting streak. 22 home runs, and Seager fouls it back. Seager on twice in last night's game, including a base hit to drive in a run, and their 5-run third also scored a run in that inning. Two. The Mariners during this season series averaging over 6 runs a game off Rays pitching. Two to Seager, and he got it. Cut the miss. He is out on strikes.
Strikeout number one comes up on a heater that's got some elevation to it. Outside part of the plate, just overpowering. Tough to get that barrel with that type of swing up to that location, and Patino put it in a great spot.
And now Ty France, the DH, continued his hot hitting last night against the Rays, including a home run among 3 hits, 3 for 5. He back-handed first. So he's 9 of 19 off Rays pitching, and 3 of those hits home runs. Stood there for a strike.
We got a hanging breaking ball, and that seems to be the theme too. You look at Ty France and the damage that he has done against the Rays. A lot of center cut pitches. Now you got to credit him for not missing them, swinging through them, fouling them off. But he has taken advantage of every mistake that the Rays have afforded him.
Fouled right back. 0-2. Patino gave the Rays 6 shutout innings on Thursday against New York. Walked 2, gave up 3 hits. All 3 of those hits were singles, and he struck out 8. Crawford reaching on the infield hit, or actually that little liner into center off a 1-2 pitch. The 0-2. He just missed with that fastball. A little bit wide at 96.
And you can afford to do that. 0-2 count, try to expand the zone, see if France is willing to be a little bit over anxious. Well, you still have that count working in your favor too. At 1-2, you can still think about enticing him with something that ends up off the plate.
And that one just out of the reach of Lau into right. Up to second base goes Crawford, and France with that base hit now 10 for 20 off Rays pitching.
Boy, I'll tell you what, and we've talked about, making the Rays pay for mistakes. This really isn't a mistake. A 1-2 slider that is right on the outer third of the plate towards that outside corner down below the knees, and he's still able to get that ball out into right field. A really nice piece of hitting by Ty France.
And he's using the entire field. He had 3 hits last night. 1 to right, 1 to more or less center field, a little bit toward left center, and his home run was to left. Now a base hit to right, his first time up.
It's just an understanding, too, of the pitcher on the mound. Okay, 1-2, 0-2 count, fastball off the plate away. Well, then you're thinking, okay, this guy's best pitch to a righty is a slider, especially when he's up in the count. 1-2 slider, got to be ready for it.
The 0-1, and that's popped up. Foul ball by Toro. Will it be playable? And right up against the railing, and Diaz could not get extended with that glove. And that ball with a big bounce inside the dugout.
Yeah, he had a chance to make this play. He puts himself in position. Now just reach. You're in friendly territory. Reach. No reach. Reach and a lean. You could have made a nice play. Obviously frustrated. Rodney Linares is looking up at him like you're little gator arm action.
So a 2-strike count. Toro takes it away. Fastball out there, 1-2.
But you're going back to what we were talking about with France. You take that 0-2 fastball away and then think, okay, this guy's slider, be ready for that pitch. He gets it.
It's a pretty good slider in a pretty good spot, but guess what? He was ready for it. And he just doesn't try to do too much with it. Base hit. Smart hitter.
Foul back.
You know, you look back, Wayne, when he came off the IL back at the end of May, you know, and since then, his numbers are outstanding. You know, hitting over 300, doing some damage, getting hit by a lot of pitches, as you pointed out in last night's game. He gets plunked with the best of them.
He has 60 games in a stretch. He's been on base in 56 of those games now.
There you go.
Fly ball back into right field. Rosarena will have plenty of room to put it away. Rosarena will lead it off when we come back. Moving into the Rays half of inning one. No score.
Introducing Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer. It's made with real fruit juice and is USDA certified organic. We're breaking away from the rest. New mixed berry Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer. As real as it tastes.
No matter how tall and how high the mountain is, if you try hard enough and just keep trying, that you can reach the top.
Renting always made sense to me. And then it rained. In the apartment. Sorry, buddy. I also had a landlord who thought he could fix things.
Here we go again.
He could not. Oh, you're going to do it?
We'll slap some paint on this and cover it right up.
But Rocket Mortgage helped me find the home loan option that works for me, so I could buy a place of my own. Now I don't have a landlord. Or a leaky ceiling.
When you need to throw in the towel on renting, Rocket can.
You got any tape?
I love Made In. I love what Made In represents. With the product, you could tell that there's extreme craftsmanship.
The first inning, the Rays against the Mariners tonight. Line up for the home team, brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Randy Rosarena is going to lead it off. Then Wander Franco and Nelson Cruz, Yandy Diaz, Austin Meadows, and Manuel Margot down the middle. It will be Brandon Lau, followed by Francisco Mejia and Joey Wendell to round out the Rays lineup.
Well, our starting pitchers presented by Baycare for the Seattle Mariners here tonight. It's going to be left-hander Yusei Kikuchi, making his 20th start of the season, 6-6 on the record, 4.01 on the earned run average. And if you look at his last 4 starts, he is 0-3 with a 7.71, giving up 18 earned runs in 21 innings.
First pitch, and there's a drive deep into left, and that baby's out of here. Rosarena with home run number 16 to lead it off, 1-0 Rays.
Back, gone. Self-high five.
Well, there's a way to turn it around. Both the pitch and the Rays' fortunes against Seattle. Rosarena tearing into that first pitch, lined it out of here.
Well, ambushing, looking for a first pitch, get me over fastball. He got it, and he destroyed it. There it is, a really good swing. Talked about him in the open, how locked in he is at the plate. And just to amend those numbers for Kikuchi, now over his last 4 starts and 1 hitter, 0-3 with an 8.14 ERA, 19 earned runs in his last 21 innings.
Wander Franco taking a pitch away. Well, when the Rays saw him out in Seattle, he pitched 7 innings against them and was very effective. Right there's what Rosarena has done in the last dozen games now. 6 home runs. That's a liner into left. That's going to be in there. A base hit for Franco. The Wander Franco is aboard. When the Rays saw him in Seattle, his velocity was very, very good. and he's still pretty good velocity, but recently it's been down. He was throwing 97, hit 98 once or twice late in that game, and he's been off that mark since.
Yeah, and you know what? If the velocity's down, then you start to wonder about the other pitches. Is the breaking ball rolling? Is the cutter not quite as late and have that darting action? You know, our pitches become a little bit more recognizable. Whatever it is, that his last 4 starts and then the first 2 hitters here tonight, he has really struggled, and teams have been all over him. His last start against the Astros, they got to him in 4 or 5 innings. He gave up 7 runs, so it's been good hitting.
There's a strike to Nelson Cruz.
You know, he combines, you know, still at 93 to 95, the good velocity, you know, the cutter, the changeup, and the slider. He'll be deceptive in his times to the plate. He'll hesitate in the middle of his delivery.
It's up the right side. That will be foul beyond the bullpen, bounding into the seats. 0-2. Well, the Rays come out swinging tonight against this lefty. And Cruz, who's down 2 strikes, he's 4 for 5 in his career against this left-hander with a couple home runs. Foul back. The home run by Rosarena, 109.8 off the bat. They had him at 418 feet. Back in at first base, Franco. That's back at third, backhanded nicely. Seager's thrown to second out there, and they get the double play. And wow, what a job by Seager to start that double play.
Well, yeah, because he's taken away an extra base hit. I'll tell you what, that's as good as you're going to get around the horn. Here's Seager taking that ball right off the line now, off the 1 foot falling away. How about the feed right there to Toro? I mean, that's as clean as you're going to see a play like that made all around.
Boy, that had, you're right, extra bases written all over it. And Mariners turn it into a double play. Here's a strike to Yandy Diaz.
You know, you start to, if you're going to play him that way, shade him that way, the shift, whatever, it allows those corner infielders to play closer to the line. And they take away those potential extra base hits. But then to field, it's one thing. To make the throw that he did, something else.
Chop to short. Crawford whips the throw to first. The Rays are going to settle for the 1 run on the home run by Rosarena. And that got out here in a hurry. 21-degree launch angle, and it's 1-0 Tampa Bay.
No matter how tall and how high the mountain is, that you try hard enough and just keep trying, that you can reach the top.
The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball is marked for time. It reminds us of all that once was good and it could be again.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
How does Leticia Buffoni do a 360 flip?
Watch Leticia's best moves in 3D and in your own space. See the pros in AR with Google Search.
There it is, hit number 2,000 for Yadier Molina, the 12th catcher in the history of Major League Baseball with 2,000 hits. Play Home Run Blast presented by Coors Light. Pick 3 players you think will homer, and if they go deep, you win cash. Go to the Valley Sports app or homerunblast.com to play. Already had one blast tonight from Randy Arozarena. Jake Fraley leading off the second inning, and the Rays deploy the 4 outfield defense against him. 2-0 the count. Fraley with a couple hits and 2 runs batted in last night's game. Looks at a strike. Also had a walk and a stolen base, so he was busy getting back into the Seattle lineup. And that one is just down. Didn't miss by much. Boy, that's a pitch. If you're a pitcher, you'd love to have that pitch all night.
I mean, at the bottom of the zone, and it absolutely could have been called. Certainly caught a ton of plate.
Cut. Now it's full up, 3-2. Jared Kelnick on deck. The other way, and that's going to drop off the breaking pitch into the bullpen, and Fraley's on his way to second. He goes in sliding head first just in case and picks up a 2-base hit.
Boy, a little mishit, but well placed, and Fraley's got speed, very good speed. That breaking ball stays up and in, and he gets it right off the label there. You can see right there, at first didn't know where he had hit it. That's where it was. Just dropped in fair territory, and he had a full head of steam out of the box.
So Fraley in scoring position to begin the second inning. Jared Kelnick fouls a fastball, upper part, might have actually been out of the zone a little bit up, but he fouled it back. Strike one. Kelnick sends a high fly ball into right. Arozarena will go back to the track to make the catch. Tag at second. Fraley's going to head to third. And the Mariners have a man over there with one out. So a high towering fly ball that Arozarena got just in front of the warning track for the out.
Who is this guy, Dwayne? Supposedly he played last night, but the Cal Raleigh that I remember had a full goatee. Must have been left on the cutting room floor.
Well, he's trying to change things around. You know, here's a young catcher who had put together some pretty good numbers in the minor leagues, and it has been a little bit of a struggle for him to get started at the plate. He takes a strike. Mariners have high hopes for him out of Florida State.
Yeah, high draft pick. Yep. You draft a catcher that high. And you expect him to be your everyday catcher when he gets to the big leagues.
They get 2.
Such a premium position. You see different teams around the league always seemingly looking for a quality catch between the Rays here, and they've got a great tandem now. But for the longest time, I mean, that there just kind of was a revolving door there at that position.
2 fastball. Oh boy, another pitch that if you're out there on the mound, you'd love to have that one. And it's 1-2.
Right there. I mean, that is right. I mean, just shaving the edge of that plate. How close. Could have.
Raleigh at Tacoma was sitting .324 with 9 home runs there in 44 games. Fouls it back. So he put together some good numbers at AAA. And Patino ahead of him, 1-2 in the count. Fastball a little bit up, but at 97, close enough. And Raleigh was after that one just in case.
All right, good to see everybody. Thank you for indulging me. I was able to get a quick bite to eat since we got a long night ahead of us. And I was able to get a video starting to upload. Thank you to Casey Bryant for his incredible content that he's sharing with our channel. We're going to have Happily Ever After to upload tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning. It'll be put out there. So with the 2 games going tonight, I didn't want to do it too early. Welcome in, Jack. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. We're having a good time here tonight on the channel. Tampa Bay up 1-0 over Seattle. We're going to do Olympic baseball later tonight, 11 p.m. till about 2 in the morning. We'll be doing baseball here, so hang tight with us. Share us out. Let other people know we're doing it. Pitch comes in inside. Going to be full count. 3-2. Patino. Pitch into Raleigh. Seattle here, top of 2. Thank you, Jesse. She's going to put up some of the videos that don't have 100 views yet. We're trying to get everything to 100 to make sure that we get a chance for a share out by YouTube. It all helps. I want to get more people knowing about Casey Bryant and what he does. Shot, left field. Center fielder going back at it. Right at the track, going to make the play. That'll be an easy run right there. That'll tie the game up. 1-1 right there. That was pretty quick.
You think about early in the game with 2 strikes,
this one is equal.
To J.P. Crawford, and J.P. Crawford lined it into center. So now, trying to put Raleigh away, it was either heaters in, an elevated heater. He tried.
Nice. We're looking forward to interviewing Drew tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. Space Mountain Dave jumping into the party. Appreciate you, buddy.
Swings and misses. That's a strike.
Looking forward to being on Space Mountain Dave's show coming up at the end of the week on Saturday.
You get on Space Mountain, you'll be like this. It's live and in color.
0-1 pitch is a strike coming into Bowers.
0-2.
Nathan, what's up? What's up? No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Fouled straight back. That's another strike. The 9th hitter, Bauer, up there. There's the animal yelling it out. I got to get that to stay up there on the screen a little bit longer. Increase the timing. I'll do that in between innings. I want to increase that up there. No balls, 2 strikes. Game is tied here in the second. 25 of you in here already. Another foul straight back.
Up in the zone, and Bowers fouls it.
Good games going on. You'll see the ticker going down below. You'll also see my moderators highlight some of the scores. J&L, when he's in here, he will help us with information and data around the league and the batters and hitters. Trying to give you a more engaged experience over here on the channel. 1-2. Patino looks in. He's 43 pitches deep already. Here it is. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Great to see a bunch of friends in here. 42, 43 likes on the board already. That's a good deal. I'm 83% loaded up on this video. As soon as I get a full load done, I can shut that part down. I'll have more access to everything. 2-1. Tigers, get on the board. Where's Dave? Your Tigers just got on the board. Foul ball. You super chatted and God rewarded you with your Tigers getting on the board for your generosity here tonight. And all the other scores are accurate.
Coutinho made 22 pitches in the first inning. He's up to 45 right now.
He is up to 45 already. That's a rocket foul. That's not helping much when you keep having foul ball after foul ball. Glad everyone's here tonight. Hope you're going to have a good time. Two pitch again. In the dirt. He had him 0-2. Now he's going 3-2. 8K potential. Wow.
And this is kind of what we're still talking about.
Well, we are grateful to Casey's Corner. Casey Bryant is a huge aspect to this channel and our success. I'm looking forward to seeing Casey when I come down to Florida. And I got 5 minutes left on the upload of Happily Ever After. It's an incredible view. That's a walk right there.
Happy birthday!
It's an incredible view, and it'll be on the channel as of tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. Looking forward to bringing us as much as we can to the channel. It's giving us a little bit to hopefully get some opportunity to draw some attention in. So that's what we're trying to do, to try to grow this community. Casey's trying to be a major part of it, so we are grateful to him. And Jesse, if we get going tonight, if you're around and you get going tonight on the Olympics, we can put some of those 4K ones that haven't hit 100. Or if anybody else, you know, some of the key moderators for this channel, like Paul and Jesse, Jeannie, you know, if you guys get a chance and you can ever, any of those videos, those 4Kers, if we can share them out to different Facebook groups or different stuff like that that allow that, man, that really helps. It helps the attention. Pitch comes in there to Crawford. That's a strike. All it's going to take is one of those videos to get picked up by YouTube and shared out, and it'll be we'll get that whole playlist really rocking. And then hopefully that'll draw people over to Casey's channel, because I recognize Casey in every video that he puts on our channel. Fly ball, shortstop right behind the bag. That's going to be an out. That'll end the inning. I'm liking this baseball and glove thing we got going. Everybody can know who's batting and who's not. Where are we at? 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the final upload. Get that done. So that's ready to go. That'll be good, and we'll have it up and loaded. So Meadows, Margot, and Lau coming up. 1 run, 3 hits for the Mariners. 1 run, 2 hit for the Rays. Again, tonight, 11 o'clock. May I post a link to the mods? May I post the link to the mods? Jess, I don't know what you're asking me. I don't want you putting other moderators. I don't know what you're asking there. I'm lost. Sorry. Give me a little bit more info. I'll be glad to answer your question. So again, 11 o'clock tonight. Oh, in the chat? Yeah, you can put them in there. That's fine. Absolutely. If that makes it easier for everybody, yeah. I usually think, for me, when I'm sharing out videos, I just go to the video, open it up, and on the main thing, it has a share button. I just hit share and pick them. But yeah, you can do that if that works better for people. All right, 100% uploaded. So let's see what it does now. Happily Ever After 4K. Pending full review. Scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. So we got that going. Spaceship Earth is up to 74 views. Tomorrowland 67 and Living with the Land 82. They're the three that don't have anything going on with them yet to get them up over 100. All the rest are over 100. Grand Fiesta, I thought that would do a lot better. It's only just at 100, but more to come. More to come. We'll keep doing what we can do to get them out here. Let me check one more thing.
This Tiger team has been putting up a ton of runs since the All-Star break. That's home run number 498 for Cabrera, and that cuts that Boston lead in half.
Casey, can you send me those pictures outside of... Never mind, I got it. Direct download. I'll do it that way.
It's interesting to be
I got it.
I saw their offensive numbers, and let's just
all right. You got Meadows coming up there to hit.
Maximum strength by Zine. Cleaned out the eyes, went back, and saw that there was absolute truth.
I got it. I was able to pull it.
You know, we tuned in on a game early in the season, and they appeared to be the same Tigers. They're not the same Tigers now.
Tigers are playing much better. Tigers are playing incredibly better. 2 balls, one strike on the lefty. Here's the pitch. Ball outside.
3-1 the count here to Austin Meadows.
All right, I was able to get that done.
Is on deck.
Now I'm good to go. I can answer the rest of that mail later tonight. Why not answer mail at 3 in the morning? Who knows, right? Glad to see everybody here today. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got to keep up on all the out-of-town scores. I'm going to bring this over here so I can put it right up and see. There we go. Fly ball. Short center field. Shortstop's going to actually go out and make the play. That's an out. 1 out.
Well, with Manuel Margot coming to the plate, let's take a look at his
Margot coming up there for action. Welcome, everybody. 21 of you in here right now. I got to share this out as I have not done it yet. Hey, we're at 45 likes already, guys. Way to crush it.
And so this is one of those nights.
Way to crush it.
Manuel Margot, his night to shine. You know, you're going to get the majority of your playing time against lefties, and that's where you're going to need to capitalize.
Way to crush it. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. 1 out in the inning here. Bottom of 2. Bottom of 2. Margot, 9 home runs, 45 driven in. Here's the pitch. Inside. Inside, 1-1.
Misses. Well, against Kikuchi, Margot is 2 for 5 in his career.
Tell the computer to go ahead and put these links in, the note in.
Great play by Seager down at third.
I'm excited about Olympic baseball tonight. That should be a lot of fun.
1 out, bases empty in the second. 1-2 the count on.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball up top, 3-1. I'm sorry, 2-2, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, you have some work to do. Good Lord. I love that Casey is helping us. Ground ball at the middle. Second baseman's got it. Over to first on the run. He got him. 2 down. I love that we're building a 4K platform and we're building Disney content. It always bothered me a little bit. How about FOP? I don't know. I have to ask Casey. I always bothered me a little bit that I try to do a lot for the community, and we're a Disney channel, but I didn't have a lot of Disney content. I was going to start doing that before I got sick and couldn't do it. Now Casey's stepped up like Superman for me, and it's huge. Hey, Ryan, what's up, buddy? Fly ball, foul, down the left field line. Looks like it's going to be, actually, it's going to just stay in fair and caught for an out by the bearded wonder out there, and that'll be an out. We're going to the third inning. For those of you that haven't been here for a little bit, what do you think about the new glove and bat idea that we're putting up there to let everybody know who's batting and who's playing defense? FOP was down. That will happen in October. Cool. Cool, that'll be good. That's a lot. That's a lot. You like that feature, Ryan? Cool. Yeah, we're trying to, keep improving and giving more to the channel, to you guys. I added a couple moderators that I felt were strong to the team who asked me to do it, and I made a couple adjustments there. So our moderating team is full for where I want it to be right now, of good people that are focused on what we're trying to do here on the channel, which is deliver a quality, entertaining, enjoying time, and also to grow other channels in the Disney YouTube community, because that's what I'm about. And other channels that I've made friends with here in the baseball community. Beantown Breakdown. Somebody put Beantown Breakdown's link into the channel right now, and if everybody could go over there real quick, or open up another window and say, hello from Pete McDevitt. He's going to be here on this channel Friday night calling a game with me for his Boston Red Sox. I can't wait. He's going to be with us calling a game for his Boston Red Sox. Beantown Breakdown. His name is Bobby. If you guys, it's 20 of you in here. If a couple of you wouldn't mind going over there real quick, saying hello from Pete McDevitt, and you're looking forward to Friday, I would love that right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to open up a screen myself so that I can see it. I want to watch you guys do it and see his reaction. That would be pretty cool. So I got it open right now. He's got a lot of people over there hanging out. I'll keep an eye on it on the screen as we do it. Go over, say hello, tell them you're looking forward to Friday night over here. That would be awesome. Top of the third inning here as we get ready to hit. First batter's going to be Haniger. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
You put the reps in, but your attitude, have a good attitude every day, and lay it all on the line. And boy, does that
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here, top of 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Go sit down. Thank you, Casey. Tell them you're looking forward to Friday night, Jesse.
Against right-handers, and watch how this thing's sweeping away, and it just gets away from him.
I can't turn on his audio because it'll override us. Tell them you're looking forward to Friday night.
Important to get that leadoff hitter, and this is the first time of the first 3 innings that has taken place.
Top of 3, 1 out. First pitch coming into Seager's a strike. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
Dwayne, they're going to take Joey Wendell to have him take away the bunt.
Hopefully he'll chat a little bit about Friday night while we guys are over there.
Usually you're going to have that guy up there to try to take away anything that would be bunted to the left side up until
We're trying to do what we can to grow the right way. My Orioles are losing to the Yankees. Not surprising.
Against Fraley, not even in the 2-0 count did they care.
Not surprising at all. Popped up center field. That's going to be an out. 2 down. Marlins are beating the Mets now. Mets made a bunch of moves, and they're not reacting off of it right now.
Positioned in right center makes that catch.
So, yeah, Bobby will be here. Beantown Breakdown. Come on. Friday night. That'll be a good time.
Go to raysbaseball.com/5050. Some restrictions apply.
All right, 2 outs in the inning. Ball up top. I'm going to tell them we're talking about you. Can't.
And a couple quick outs in the third.
Can't stay.
To have what he really wants and needs.
A bit busy.
But he's facing a guy who is red hot, and especially so against Rays pitching, it seems.
Sending people over.
Ty France up in the count, 2-0. Takes a strike.
All right, I just sent a little note to him. France has the number 4 hitter's got 24 home runs since the 24 hits since the All-Star break, leading the American League. That's crazy. Fly ball center field. That's going to be an out. He didn't know how many outs there was. The center fielder caught it, started heading back towards the outfield. Good Lord, son. Even I know how many outs there are. Check it out, check it out. It's easy to change. There we go. Going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Again, join us tonight. Help us out. Help me out. Help me out. Would be really important if you could to go over and like the video tonight that we're doing tonight at 11 o'clock. We're going to be live doing the Olympic baseball. Go over and hit that link right now. Let's get that thing up over 50 likes early. Pete Lester's making his Cardinals debut. Is he, Jacob? Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
I love Made In. I love what Made In.
Mahia, Wendell, and Arosarena coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning here on the channel. Looking around, the Yankees just went up 4-0 on my Orioles. Good Lord. We killed them last night. We took the Yankees down last night, but not looking good tonight. Red Sox are winning 2-1. Marlins are winning. Everything else is pretty flat. Phillies are up 1-0. Wish it was on TV. Yeah, well, it's tough. It's tough to get certain games. Tough to get certain games. I wonder how many people are going to stay up at 11 o'clock at night and watch baseball. And maybe a lot of West Coast people. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
It started as a conversation that I was super nervous to have. Ended up being one that I couldn't be more grateful that we did. It just unlocked a whole new level.
You know what? I need to send Beantown a note real quick. So pardon me for a second. I'm going to let you guys go to a break for a second so you're not bored by me. Just sitting here running my yap, right? Oh, no, they're back. I'm going to give you them for a minute. Timothy Rainwaters, it's raining in the chat. What's up, brother? Great to see you.
And you look at all of those numbers, and the one you just checked, hits with runners in scoring position, 22-5.
Yeah, and you know what? And the average would tell you that the Rays haven't had that many
Thank you,
people
comma.
in scoring position.
Send me a note, and I'll
But
confirm.
boy, it has been a struggle all the way around, and it just belies, the overall record. And I don't know. When we watch the Mariners play, you think they're, like I said last night, they're a juggernaut.
Well, they certainly have been against the Rays. Want to know the count?
1-0.
Leading it off.
Ball down low, 2-0. Welcome in, everybody. Timothy Rainwater's in the chat. Welcome him in, everybody.
Well, and they're right there in that wild card race. Boston up by 3 on Oakland, so the Yankees in Seattle chasing Oakland for that 2nd spot. Each 3 back.
That's interesting, too, because we know how dangerous that Toronto team can be and how they can score a lot of runs. And
Toronto can score some runs. Look out, y'all. That's for sure.
Game in front of them. So that puts it into a little bit more perspective that the Mariners can be dangerous, as they have been with the Rays all season.
At the end of your stream, can you let your
3-1 count
stream know that I will be live doing the Olympic baseball game
Wendell on deck
at 11 p.m. tonight? Steve, what's up? It's really crazy in here tonight. Having some fun watching the game here tonight. We're doing Olympic baseball tonight at 11 o'clock. That's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a good time. You got Timothy Rainwaters just came in. You got Jacob New Cruz is playing. He is batting, yes. And you got our good friend Steve from Steve's World. It's Raining Man with Timothy Rainwaters bringing the rain and Steve from Steve's World. Glad you guys are here.
Seattle 34 and 36. And since the Rays started that series, the Mariners have gone 23 and 14. So they've had a nice little run, and it really was that series with the Rays that started it all for them.
Well, and think about the mental part of the game. You know, Seattle under 500, the Rays, this AL East beast coming out there, 17 games over, and you sweep them in a 4-game. I mean, if that doesn't add some pep to your step, I don't know what will. So it had to give them as much a mental boost as it did in the standings.
They've continued to make progress since then.
I'm just trying to put a note real quick.
They are certainly relevant in the wild card chase.
Ground ball up the middle. Diving play. Whoa. Wow. Second baseman dives up the middle. Glove side. It hits the inside of his glove and rolls away from him. Shortstop toes the bag, reaches over, gets the out. That was special. That was special. Should have been first and third.
And he's kind of, well, you could see him kind of trying to flip it that
wow.
way as the glove was going down. I mean, he had that ball in his glove. Watch right here. And then he's going to try to throw it. And it ends up rolling. I guess you could claim that he did that on purpose.
He didn't do it on purpose, but that was a beautiful thing. Robert, what's up, buddy? One ball, no strikes, coming into a Rose Arena. He hit one they're still looking for right now. Yeah, prayers for all of our friends that are a little under the weather. Runner on first. That's a shot again. Did he get enough? No. It's going to be at center. He's going to have it. Looked a lot harder than it was. The swing was huge.
Yeah, that little force play at second base encapsulates what the Rays series has been with Seattle this year. The Mariners 5-0 against the Rays. Rays got a run in the first. Mariners right back with a double.
There we go.
In the second.
Mariners and the Rays have spent some money here trying to get stuff going. Here comes your shortstop. It's Wander Franco. His first at bat was a single. Cruz coming up. He's on deck. 2 outs in the inning. Ball way outside. Hope you're having a good day today, everybody. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Just so you know that. You know who I'm answering. Travel Adventures with Eric. What's up? Eric B. Travel Adventures. Two outs in the inning here. Two balls, no strikes. Bottom of 3. Fouled straight back. That's a strike.
Kikuchi came into this game averaging just under 10 strikeouts.
Tucci's pitching well. Where are the Mariners? Where's J&L when I need him? Somebody look up for me where the Mariners are in the division. I got too much going on right now. I got like 6 monitors going, and I'm downloading Casey's videos and chatting with other people and all kind of nuts going on. I can't get to everything. Give me a note on where the Mariners are in the division. Are they even in it? Twins and Reds are now 1-1. That was a quick change.
You know, you think about Kikuchi, his 20th start of the season.
Yeah, welcome in our good buddy Steve. He does incredible content. If you haven't dropped his link yet, please do. He does incredible Disney consistent content. He's all things fun over on his channel.
These guys were in uncharted territory.
Disney and more, all things fun. 3 balls and 2 strikes right now. Franco is 1 for 1 today. Kikuchi is 36 pitches deep. We got a lot going on this week. So we got Olympic baseball tonight at 11 o'clock. I got Drew from Drew in the Moment tomorrow night. I got the Dodgers with the debut of their new pitching prospect, I'll call him. Prospect. He's a stud. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's going to end the inning right there. Boom.
Swung on a miss.
Pepper Tree Villa in here. You talk about great creators on a Monday night. I'm filled with them. Steve's World and Pepper Tree Villa. Pepper Tree Villa, huge Oakland A's fans. I'm surprised I haven't seen you guys in when I've done the Oakland games recently. Good to see you guys. Please drop Pepper Tree Villa's link as well if you guys wouldn't mind. They are incredible. As the holiday season comes up, they will be doing all kind of Hallmark movie follow-ups and Christmas, and they are elite when it comes to Disney Christmas. So check them out. They're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic creators. Toro, Fraley, Kellenick coming up. They're coming up. The Mariners are 3rd in the AL West. Okay. How many games are they out? How many games are they out? Reds just went up 3-1, y'all. Reds just went up 3-1. I'm always honored when I see Pepper Tree Villa stop into my chat. It's tough for those guys on the West Coast to come in here with us. Your Padres and Padres pay the Athletics tonight, 9:40. 9:40 tonight. So we're going to do, we got a lot coming up on the channel, guys. 7.5 back, wow. Olympic baseball tonight, 11 o'clock. Team USA against the Dominican Republic. We're doing it here. Tomorrow, I got Drew in the Moment in the early evening, and then I got the Dodgers with the debut of Scherzer as on the mound. That's going to be big. Thursday night, we got NFL football, Steelers, and the Cowboys on the channel. That's going to be fantastic. Friday night, a collaboration with Beantown Breakdown, a great Boston creator for baseball and sports. He's going to come to my channel and co-broadcast with me. I can't wait. So we got a lot coming up on this channel for your viewing pleasure when it comes to sports and Disney. First pitch comes in. Holy cow. Good Lord. Call in the cavalry, won't you? Wow. They show movies on flights like that.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be. It could be. And back. Gone.
Self-high five. And I got to switch my bat and glove. I apologize for not being on it. That was a quick, I mean, the first pitch of the inning happened quick. Padres are 7 games behind the Giants. Wow, okay. 430 feet away. That ball was launched. Next one's hit high and deep left center, but they're shaded that way, and that's going to be an out. That'll be an out.
Did that make it all the way to the concourse? I quit watching halfway because I knew it was going.
I mean, that thing was a moonshot. What's up, Dad Builds? Here's my executive partner. We'll be talking about him in just a couple minutes. Oh, I would love to get that Pepper Tree. Yes. If you can get your hands on it, I'd love a copy of it because I'll use it in a heartbeat. He does a great job. I've listened to him a couple times on the MLB app. Boom. That thing. I mean, the right fielder didn't even turn around. Didn't even try to move. It went up on the upper concourse above the stands. It was a shot. There's another one. That's hit hard. Good God, it's flying. They're rocket shots.
This ball is crushed.
Kalanick loses one, y'all. Loses one. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. That was a shot. They're hitting, I mean, when they're hitting him hard. That's for sure. Man, Seattle fans are chilling with a cold beverage right now. Wow.
I'm Groot.
No, I don't think that about Steve.
I'm Groot.
No, he's not a Seattle fan. He is a Dodger fan, and he is all things fun.
I'm Groot.
I don't care if you don't think that's fun. He's a Dodger fan. Ground ball to second, up with it, over to first. Riley's going for 3. Mr. Baez, what's up? 3-1. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Baez on top of it. Appreciate you. I got it right on the ticker. Thank you. Appreciate your help. I was trying to make sure it transitioned to the ticker, and it transitioned to the ticker correctly, but it didn't transition there. Thank you. Max Gyron, what's up? Welcome in. Seattle with the lead. Seattle having some bombers hitting. Bowers, your 9-hitter currently up there. Patino had an amazing outing for the Rays over on against the Yankees, but not so much tonight. But having Ecam Live for the show is awesome. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Pepper Tree Villa does great content over there using the same platform that I use. Absolutely. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bowers. Patino, kind of heavy breathing right now. He's a little shaken up. He's had 2 balls hit to Egypt. They're still looking for. He's throwing 94 to 96 on average. Problem is, if you've got no movement, it's not going to do any good. You can throw it 100 miles an hour. Yankees just went up 6-0 on my Orioles. Oh, man. We're getting paid back from last night's win. Getting paid back from last night. Raldu says they need to win. The Rays need to win. He's pulling for the Rays to win. Popped up. Second baseman back. Right fielder in. Right fielder's going to call for it. Make the play. That's the end of the inning. 3-1 lead as we progress on to the bottom of the 4th. Let's change it there. Boom. 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 Rays coming to bat, everybody. Rays coming to bat. Yankees putting it to my Orioles right now. Putting it to him. Putting it to him. Nelson Cruz to lead off the bottom of the inning, followed by Diaz and Meadows. Diaz and Meadows to follow. Glad everybody's here tonight. Yeah, Jesse's posted those 4K videos if anybody wants to take a look. Welcome to do such. 3-1 Mariners, 3-1 Reds. 4-1 Marlins now. They're taking off. That's happening. 4-1 Marlins over the Mets. Mets fans got to be losing their mind. Red Sox still up 2-1. Phillies the same score as well. Cricket Fox, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, good to see you, Artie. Thank you for coming in. Pepper Tree Villa, we love them all. They're good people. Good channel. Monday nights, it's incredible with Steve's World and Pepper Tree Villa. 2 great channels on Monday nights with Mickey's Magic Meg. Absolutely fantastic. Love those channels.
What song goes like...
Mariners 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Rays 1 run, 2 hits, no errors.
The T-Mobile coverage cam.
T-Mobile coverage cam. We'll see about it. Yeah, we're just trying to get those videos up.
Seattle with a couple home runs.
Thank you, Artie. Have a good one. Give my best to Doug.
Taking a 3-1 lead. The Rays will have Nelson Cruz to lead off. Middle part of the order, Cruz, Diaz, and then
Robert Fuzz in the channel. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Fuzz is the king of retro Disney videos. All videos retro as far as the parks go and entertainment at the parks. Rob Fuzz is in with a strike. 1 comes up there. Cruz, Nelson Cruz at bat. Big fella came over from Minnesota. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bottom of 4 for Tampa Bay. Cruz is yet to hit a home run in a Tampa Bay uniform. The swinging like that's not going to help you. 0-2. That was horrible.
home runs in a Rays uniform. 21 overall.
Yeah, thank you, Rob, for coming in tonight. Swing and a miss. Cruz goes down. He's out.
Missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much. He's out. There's our good friend Corey Meets World.
Guys, our good friend, Mr. McDevitt.
Thank you, Corey, for acknowledging me properly. I appreciate you for doing that. We love Corey from Corey Meets World. To me, one of the best broadcasters to come out of Disney as far as Disney YouTubers. He's at the top of the elite list, along with Steve. People like that, consistent from the parks that come in here. Mouse Talk, Drew in the Moment, they all stop in. You got to check them out. Yandy Diaz up there. Yandy, I should say. 1 ball, 1 strike to him. Big right-handed hitter is 0 for 1 tonight. 0 for 1 tonight. Corey, we're having a good time here. Seattle is up 3-1, Corey.
Amazing.
I know, it is. I was surprised myself. I didn't expect it when I was watching the game. I put my money on Tampa Bay, and I really thought that they would not be able to hit with them.
Crazy.
It is. The home runs have been absolutely crazy. I couldn't agree with you more, Corey. And we're glad you're getting better and feeling better. We miss you out here, and our hearts are with you to get healthy. I'm just glad I can sit here and have a conversation with you. Where is Steve? Have you seen him?
McRibs are made of the worst leftover parts of animals.
Well, why are you telling me about that?
Steve loves heavy cream with his McRib.
Okay. I understand now. Steve's over at McDonald's. I get it. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, we're having a good time here having a conversation with Corey. Corey's not a big, huge baseball fan. He likes sports.
I don't even know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it's a baseball game. It's 3-1, Corey. Seattle's winning. And it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're, watching an enjoyable game and having fun, I mean, it's not like you're showering with monkeys or something.
Just shower with them and then just take them off before you get out.
Steve, I don't want to talk about that tonight. Line drive, base hit, right field. That's a shot. That was ripped into the outfield. Meadows on fire with another shot. Here comes Margot. Tampa Bay trying to get back into this one. So. Glad you guys are here having a good time. Dad Bill's in the house with us. Tracy Glenn was in here a little bit ago. We love Tracy Glenn.
And I've been a very, very bad boy.
He had to leave. His wife said she wasn't happy with things around the house and he was forced to leave. 2 outs in the inning, runner on first. Left-handed pitcher for the Rays trying to figure it out. Margot, first at bat, he grounded out. Wearing number 13 on his homestanding Tampa Bay Rays uniform. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. What's up, Nathan? Welcome in. We're surrounded by incredible content creators from Disney tonight. Corey Meets World, Steve's World, PTV. Drew in the Moment stopped by earlier and said hello. 1 ball, no strikes. Space Mountain Dave is working on his Disney content. 1 ball and 1 strike now. That was a fastball at the knees. Margot, a juvenile delinquent in his early youth. He's doing well now, making good money playing for the Rays. Runner on first got about an 8 to 10 foot lead. Kikuchi looks over at him. Sounds like the name of a Japanese dog, Kikuchi. Ball outside, 2-1. Kikuchi up to 50 pitches currently. Lau on deck for Tampa Bay, playing at one of the worst stadiums in all of Major League Baseball. I don't know if you've ever been there, but Tampa Bay is horrible. It reminds me of the old Astrodome. Build a new stadium. Hashtag it. Give your fans something good to go see. They got a good product on the field. I got in trouble there because I put my hands into the fish tank. I had ketchup on my hands and it wasn't good. It was bad. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive ripped down into left field. That's going to roll around the corner. Kicked. Outfielder kicks it. It's rolling around the wall. Runner's coming around. He's going to score. Way to go out there in left field. Kicking it around like you're kicking a can around the ballpark. Come on, son. That's horrible. Meadows scores all the way from first base.
Self-high five.
Big Matt hitting us up. Big Matt hitting us up. Sheba Dog with a big smile on his face. Big Matt at $1.99. I see you, brother. I appreciate you for doing it. Thank you so much. Big Matt, a huge supporter of our channel. We appreciate him. All right. Brandon Lau up there. The runner advanced to second on the error. So now Lau is up there with a runner in scoring position. A chance to tie this game or elevate a ball and take the lead. His first at bat, he flew out. 23 home runs, 55 driven in. Ball outside, 1-1. Unlimited hot chocolate. Steve, it's like 90 degrees everywhere. Bottom of 4, 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Popped up. Thank you, Cricket, for sharing it out. Center fielder's got it. That's going to end the 4th inning. Let's go ahead and change it. That's going to end the 4th inning. Score changes. 3-2. Rays are going on defense. Seattle coming to hit. We're going to the 5th inning. And those of you might know Walt from Mouse Talk. Mouse Talk comes in a lot, broadcasts with us on football. Walt from Mouse Talk. Well, you know, I had this vision the other night that he was reincarnated as a cat. Maybe it happened. Maybe it didn't. I don't know.
Yo. Let's go, Walter.
After you.
Walter, 12 o'clock.
Come on, bud, you're scaring him. Walter, Walter.
One evening.
He's incredible.
I know, right? It's the multi-flex tailgate. It can be a step, you can extend the bed, it can even become a workspace.
I meant the cat.
What's so great about him? He didn't have a workspace. He's a cat.
The Chevy Silverado with the available multi-flex tailgate.
Walter, go get some firewood.
Find new adventures. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
I think Mouse Talk is live. Next time you're in his live chat, say, hey, Walt, what's so great about that? You don't even have a tailgate. That's what you have to tell him. What's so great about that cat? He doesn't have a tailgate. He's a cat. That's what I'm going to say to Walt when he comes in. Hey, he's a cat. All right, top of the fifth inning coming up. Crawford's going to lead it off, followed by Haniger and Seager. Here's the first pitch coming in at the top of the zone, 93 miles an hour. Ball one. Seattle in the road blue jerseys. Tries to bunt, pulls back. Absolutely. Prayers for Steve and Corey. Viapre has been public about their battle with COVID. They're struggling through it. Tina Marie and Flipper, public also. We only acknowledge it when our friends go public, and our prayers are with them. I've been praying for those guys every day. I need Corey to get healthy. I have no idea what to eat when I go down there because he's not doing any food reviews right now. I need Steve to get healthy because I don't know what concert to go see. He's not doing any concert things while he's sequestered. And I need Flipper to get healthy because I don't know what to do in the bathtub when you're playing with your pickle. So I got to figure it all out. Hopefully they'll get healthy. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of 5. Patino's still in there, 78 pitches deep. Popped up foul. They are really fouling off. They're forcing some pitch counts today, driving up that score there on the pitch count radar. Crawford 1 for 2 today. Left-handed hitter, hitting 269 on the year. Here's the kick in the fire. Tonight we've got Olympic baseball at 11 o'clock tonight on a separate stream. Hopefully it'll be like the other night. We had 350 people in here live watching baseball with us. We're hoping that happens tonight as we broadcast globally on baseball for the Olympics. Ground ball to second over to first. That's an out. 1 out in the inning. Haniger coming up to the plate.
A private suite, including all-inclusive catering with your friends and family. Rays have intimate suites for 12 people, larger private areas for up to 48. For info, email suites@rays.
Top of 5.
There you are. Fun time at the ballpark.
Tampa Bay has an AL Best 3.01 team ERA. Wow, that's crazy. And an AL Best pitching staff, 3.56 overall total. Wow, that's impressive. Get something to eat. That sounds good. Where's Preston? I wanted M&M's. I bet you my wife cut it off. No balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, strike 2. Keep an eye on all these scores, making sure we're accurate.
There are going to be nights like that, and you're going to have to go out and be able to compete, find a way to win without having your best stuff. You're not going to be
no balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Ball out. Oh, God, he almost killed the catcher. Catcher tried to stretch and reach it. Almost killed himself.
Still give your team a chance to win when you don't have your great stuff. When the breaking ball isn't as sharp. Fastball doesn't have the same kind of light. Can you find a way?
Yeah, those are the kinds of starting pitchers that managers, pitching coaches, teammates love. Just give me a chance to win. And you can see the velo is down a little bit tonight.
Almost 2 full miles per hour.
Haniger with a 2-2 count on the foul.
2-2 count, 1 out, top of 5. Haniger up there.
Some other things. The velocity is down on the fastball by 2 miles per hour. Good chance that the curveball is not as sharp. It's going to roll a little bit more. The slider.
Football is 2 days away, everybody. Can't wait. Ground ball ripped. Oh, what a play at third. Seager goes down the line with the glove. Beautiful. I got to mute this for 1 second and answer something. Pardon me for a second. Sorry, I had to answer my wife on something. That was a great play. That deserves a little defensive love.
Wow.
I agree, Shep. Wow. Absolutely awesome.
Awesome!
The Miz thinks it was awesome as well. Riley, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Riley Lovely. Kyle Seager up. He's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a flyout. Strike. It's 1-1.
Everybody talks about the shift, 3 guys on, but it's you take away the balls up the line. If you don't run a shift there and you're playing straight up, guess what? Both of those ground balls are down the line and they're extra base hits. But
that was a shot. Phillies go up 2-0. Phillies doing it now tonight.
They can take those balls away.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Woo! How'd that miss? 2-1. That was pretty. Braves 5-0. You must be getting it before I am, Cricket. Oh, thank you, Cricket. Yep, I didn't realize that. I forgot there was more games down below already. I'm so used to using my my iPad. I'm using my phone today to try something different, and now I just learned something new. Brewers are also 1-0. Thank you, Cricket Fox. Sheriff. The Sheriff is getting loose, y'all. Getting loose in the pen. Fouled off. 2-2 again. Another foul off. That's why I've got a great moderating team. They keep an eye on the ticker. They support me. If you see their name in blue, it's for a reason. They're either a fantastic moderator or an incredible creator that I support and I value. Ball down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Where are we at on likes? 55. We need 45 to go to get to 100. There's ball 4 to Seager. That'll be a walk.
Happy birthday!
Really could use everybody's help. Go over to that link for the Olympic game tonight at 11 o'clock and give us a like on that video. We need to get to 100 on that to get shared out. It helps us. The difference in the two, the first Olympic game, we didn't get shared out. We had about 80 people watching. The other night, we got 100 likes, and we got 350 people watching. We got that international share out by YouTube. Help us out and get there. Click on it. 11 o'clock tonight. Tonight, I'm doing back-to-back games. My wife doesn't know it. I told her I was going to bed early. But I want to do back-to-back. I want to do this Olympic game. Pro Football Olympic enshrinement is this week. That's another good thing. Where are we at on likes on that video? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, Seager's at first. The conference on the hill breaks up.
Let me see where we're at on likes on that video. 12 likes already on that video. Let's get that thing up to 50. Let's work on them both. Drop that link if one of the moderators can. Runner on first, 2 outs. It's going to bring up France, and this kid is sticking it. He's 1 for 2 tonight, 278. He's been on fire since the All-Star break. Absolutely on fire.
Didn't hit a home run already, or do I bring in Sheriff and flip Toro around to the right side? And I'm sure that that's what he's thinking right now. This is going to be it. So empty it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Patino's at 96 pitches in. He's got to be just about done.
Ball and a strike to count.
Tigers have tied up the Red Sox.
No go that time. A check by Ty France. France 10 out of 21 against Rays pitching.
Contessa, hello, welcome in. Foul ball.
Foul ball will take the count to 2-2.
Hey, we're at 12 likes over there. Let's get that thing up. Get it up high. That's going to be a fun video to do. Rhythmic applause being played. Thank you, Paul, for putting that link in there. Just jump over to that link and hit a like, if you don't mind. There's 20 of us in here right now. That would help me. Need to get up to 100 quick on that one. Fly ball, foul. 2-2 remains the same. Where the heck is my producer at?
There's one pitch beyond his career high. This will be pitch number 100 for Luis Patino. Trying to get France in the top half.
Trying to get through the 5th. Hoping his team will put some runs up for him. There he goes, strike 3. That'll get him going right there. That's a nice piece of pitching.
Strike 3, you're out.
That'll end the top of 5. We're going to the bottom. That'll end that inning. Let me switch it on the channel here. Boom, boom, 3. Hey, let's have one of those innings where we go crazy with the emojis. Do whatever you want. I know what I'm looking forward to. It'll be right there on the screen in about 10 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Looking forward to this. Coming on Thursday night. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Contessa says, who wants the Rays to win? We're in a break here right now. Mejia, Wendell, and Arosarena out there playing, ready to come up at the bottom of the inning. I'm looking forward to it. Let me take you guys to a quick break, and I will be right back. All right, going back here to the bottom of 5. Rays batting. Mejia up there. First at bat, he walked. Mejia, Wendell, and Arosarena due up. Again, help us out tonight by giving us a like on that video, Olympic video that we're doing. Paul put the link into the chat. Just jump over there and hit that thumb for us real quick. Doesn't cost a thing. It'll help the video We got to get up to 100 quick tonight at 11 o'clock. It does sound stupid, a grown man begging for a blue thumb on a screen. But that's what they need. 1-1. Lefty still in there. Kikuchi, 57 pitches. Ball upstairs, 2-1.
Kikuchi's pitch count has been very good tonight.
His pitching count has been solid.
It's 3-1 on Mejia. He made just 55 pitches through the first 4 innings.
And somehow
The Yankees are absolutely just throttling my Orioles tonight.
his first at bat is behind him here, 3-1 and at bat number 2.
3-1, 3-1. Here it is inside, ball 4. That's a free pass on the channel. Can't keep giving up walks all the time.
You've got to make him pay for that. Walking the 8-hole.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday!
Joey Wendell going to get an opportunity here before it rolls around to the top of the order for the 3rd time.
Here comes Mejia and Wendell due up.
Well, there's the breakdown. As we mentioned, he has not been throwing as hard recently as he did when the Rays saw him in Seattle, and that holds true tonight.
3 miles an hour. And I'm telling you, this is the part of the season that GMs around the league, managers around the league were concerned about.
Foul ball, that's a strike.
His 20th start. How many did he make last year?
Wendell hitting from the left-hand side of the plate.
That was a full season for you. So then you go to another workload like this, and that's 2 years ago. There's a difference, and you combine the typical dog days of August, which is in any season, coming off of a shortened season, and this is where things like this can happen. And that will be fascinating to watch down the stretch. Who can hold up?
Ball upstairs.
That's what makes it so fascinating about the Rays, Dwayne. You think about the number of guys on the IL from the pitching side of things for the Rays, and they've got an opportunity to get themselves well, fresh, and be ready to go for the last month and a half, whatever it may be, and be really, really strong down the stretch to support the inexperienced rotation.
Ground ball foul, that's a strike. Counter remains the same. 1-2.
You could make an argument that 5 of their top 6 relievers are on the IL right now.
Yep. And by the way, Kikuchi last year threw 47 innings total.
There you go. He came into tonight with 114 in the 3rd.
Kikuchi pitching well for Seattle.
1-2.
That's a rocket. Left fielder back, going to make the play. Runner heads back to first. That was his shot. 1 out. Ashton, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Here comes a Rosarina. This big kid, he can flat out hit. 1 for 2 tonight. Got a solo home run in the first. Wearing number 56. Randy Rosarina batting for the Rays. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry. That's the first ball. Clicker was a little bit behind there. Rosarina took the first pitch he saw last time, 109 miles an hour away with a shot.
Second career leadoff home run.
Curveball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Went back in July at Tropicana Field when he
1-1.
Baltimore. It's a ball, 2-strike count. Off Alexander Wells. In fact, he had 2 home runs in that game.
Up to 15 likes. All right.
Another one in the 5th inning.
Turn that off. Where's the thing from 7-Eleven? Did that come yet?
He's up 1 on.
Oh, there we go.
1 out.
How many did you get? Good.
And it's 2-2.
Pop it open. Steve's been in here. He was asking, where you been? Rose Arena hit one they're still looking for, Preston. Look at that average in the last 12 games. 362, 6 home runs, 8 RBIs. What's he going to do here? Grounded to a double play. They showed you stats and he's on fire. Franco on deck. I'm going to medicine too at some point. Line drive, base hit, center field. Preston, you're close. He hit it over the shortstop's head. The ball just does come off the bat, scorching.
Well, here it is. Kikuchi trying to get him to roll over the changeup. Look at the plate coverage and look at using the middle of the field. We talk about Randy Arozarena.
That was a shot.
It's because he's taking the ball.
I really like this kid at Rosarena.
And turning on mistakes, taking pitches away into right field. And right there, Kikuchi, a good pitch to get what he wanted. A better job of hitting.
All right, runners on first and second.
Balance, plate coverage, barrel, trouble for Kikuchi.
They're trying to get something going here.
With 1 out. Wander Franco will be the hitter for the Rays.
Here comes Franco.
The first, struck out in the 3rd. Pitch is a high fastball out of the zone.
First and second. 1 out.
Franco with hits in 7 of his last 8 games now.
That's a strike. 1-1.
Strike 1-1.
This has been his stronger side so far since coming to the big leagues. Most of his damage, better average-wise. All of his home runs have come from the right side.
Pitch too close. 2-1. A Toyota Key, as you can see what he has done.
2 balls, 1 strike.
20. With 5 runs scored in that stretch. 2 men on right now with 1 out. He's up in the count, 2-1. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's right there for the Rays taking. Franco, what he's been doing recently, the count, 2 runners aboard, Nelson Cruz waiting on deck.
Nelson Cruz could make a big impact in this game. Hat-box goes, Jerry. What's up?
1 out later, Rosarena.
That Toronto game is actually 6-2.
3-1 to Franco. And he fouls it back. He got the fastball out over the plate. Fouled it back.
A little bit of cutting action. And Franco was not able to completely center it.
This is a big out right here with Cruz coming up.
Now it's full.
Foul ball. That's a strike.
setting up this threat.
Bottom of 5, 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Right now is 7 of his last 13. Two again.
That ball's hit hard to short. 6, 4. They don't get the force. It's only a force. They don't get the double play. Wow. Wow.
They're going to take a look at it. I don't know if they're going to take a...
Oh, it's nowhere near close to double play.
Maybe they are, but right here, that ball sharply hit. Crawford gets it out to Toro, but now watch how long this takes. That's too long. That ball's got to come out quicker.
Yeah, that ball's got to come out quicker. I agree.
You're going to get that double play, but instead, trying to be sure, step, that just takes way too long.
And very close.
Way too long. Can't take that long.
Kikuchi immediately wanted them to take
No,
a look
that
at
wasn't.
it
That was
and
it.
say, better the idea. And now they will talk it over.
2 outs in the inning. Runner on first and third.
Pitching coach out there, Pete Woodward. Woodward out of St. Pete Catholic. Actually signed with the Rays, was in their organization briefly. And now the pitching coach in his early 30s in his second year with Seattle. So the Rays
All right, here we go.
with 2 outs and Nelson Cruz coming up.
Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 today, hitting to a double play.
Cruz is grounded into a double play. That's when Seager made that outstanding play on the ball he hit back in the first inning. Struck out in the fourth. And a
Broken bat over to second. That's going to be an out. That'll end that inning that quickly. Right there. End of 5. We're going to the 6. Let me take you to a quick break after this too. Change the gloves and the bats. Change the inning to the 6. We got a 1-run game here, and we will be right back. Right.
Abraham Toro opened the 4th inning with a homer. Following suit, Jared Kelnick.
Just double checking the scores here. Making sure we got them right.
hit by Margot. They got away from Fraley. That allowed Meadows to score from first. The Rays threatened in the 5th inning, but left 2 men on base.
All right. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Mariners on the road. Rays, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Left-hander Ryan Sheriff's going to come in for the Rays. He's been in 9 games, a 6.14 ERA. Going to start off facing Toro, then followed by Fraley and Kelenic due up.
To lead it off against him. Pitch is a strike. Toro homered to right center in the 4th. One of 2 home runs allowed by the Rays starter.
Left-hander looks in, rocks and fires. Ripped! Base hit!
Out of the reach of Franco and into left. So Toro, who has been red hot since the trade from Houston, has 2 hits in
Toro
this game.
tearing it up right now.
Well, don't hang the breaking ball. It was the curveball that he hit out against Patino. This rolling breaking ball by Sheriff gets roped into left field.
So the leadoff hitter is on base for the 4th time.
That's a
in
problem.
6 innings for Seattle. Jake Fraley.
Oh, inside almost hit him.
Ball inside.
Almost hit him.
Rays, for that matter, put the leadoff man on base in 3 of the first 5 in which they have hit. Double to open the 2nd. A fly ball to center in the 4th. And now this one pops.
That one gets away from the catcher. That runner's going to advance to 2nd.
And Toro moves into scoring position. That will be a wild pitch. Charged to
Unreal.
Sheriff. A single and a wild pitch.
Hard slider that just broke and broke and broke and broke.
Has to roll the glove over and try to block that instead of trying to backhand the ball that's directly in front of you. You're just asking for trouble by doing that. You know, we've pointed out too many times, for my liking even, that knee, when you bury it into the ground, lateral movement can be, you know, it can be limited. But the ball that's directly in front of you, you can still get up over top of that and make that block instead of trying to just lay it out in front. That's just too high risk.
Well, that's what he tried to do.
It's a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
Sheriff was in the game Sunday against Boston for a 3rd of an inning, picked up a strikeout. Pitched in the first game of that series.
Glad you guys are here with us tonight, hanging out.
Gave up a hit, no runs, with a walk and a strikeout. It's 3-1 here on Fraley.
3-1 pitch, here it is. Ripped.
That's foul.
Foul.
Side of first. Runs the count full. Back to second base goes Abraham Toro. It has been a tough run for the Rays against the Mariners. Did not play them last year. The year before they were 4-2. But you know, if you go back to 2 seasons prior to that, they had trouble with this team.
3-2 pitch. Here it comes again. Nope. Time. Come on.
The Rays were 1-6 against this team in 2018 and 1-5 in 2017. Won the season series in 2019. Did not play last year, and this year the Rays are 0-5 against them.
Ground ball hit the short. Looks the runner back. Over to first. Throws it away. Nobody's out. Runner advanced to third. Runner safe at first. Good Lord. That was horrible.
7th error of the year charged to Wendell.
You know, and most of them, especially recently, Dwayne, have come on throws. And you wonder if it's something that he's starting to think about, because that is
he short hopped that bad.
You're going to make from that position. You're close. It's not deep.
Thank you, Richard.
Got the time to step and throw, and it just did not get there.
We're at 16 likes on that Olympic game. Can we get that up to 20?
Nobody out, 1st and 3rd.
That'll give us a chance for 100 if we get up over 20 at least.
Center field in the 4th. Vance against Sheriff.
Ball in the dirt.
Low, 1-0. And the Rays defense has not been what we have come to expect from this club.
Tigers are beating the Red Sox now.
Last night. Big error here.
No doubt about that. Something that this organization prides
Somewhere
itself
Space
on.
Mountain Dave is happy right now.
Pitching, defense, they go hand in hand as far as that goes.
Foul ball, 1-1.
1-1 on the foul ball.
And it's something that I think that they've been so good at that for such a long period of time, you take it for granted. You know, you're shocked when there's an error made, and there has been more shock here recently. I understand that that's part of the game, but some of the errors have been very uncharacteristic for this group.
Fly ball foul. Hey, Brandon.
With the seats to run the count to a ball, 2 strikes. Cash making a call down to the bullpen. Johnson getting up. He was in the game last night. We'll go to 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 11 o'clock tonight. Yep, we're going to do it. It's going to be fun.
Sheriff gave up the base hit. Lyle pitched the runner to second. Rayleigh reached on Wendell's throwing error. A 2-2 count on Jared Kelnick. And strike 3 call.
Wow, strike 3 called. He's not happy about it.
There's no crying in baseball.
He is not happy about it.
And that's why Kelnick having a little bit of an issue with
Wow,
this pitch. Watch
that's
the
crazy.
point of where the pitch gets driven to. Up and away. Doesn't look like that should be a strike. You go back and look at the video, and Kelnick will say, you know what, that ball was on the plate. It was in the zone.
It was closer than he thought. Oops, not that one.
Well, that's the first out.
1 out in the inning here, top of the 6th.
The Rays have a little confidence.
Going to bring up Raleigh.
On the mound. Johnson getting loose in the bullpen. Playoff race
What, Brandon?
heating up, and the Rays do not want you to miss.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Get your tickets at raysbaseball.com/tickets. The 2021 season presented by Bayfront Health, St. Petersburg.
You got right-handed action in the bullpen for Tampa Bay.
The young catcher due up.
Switch hitting catcher Raleigh coming up. Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly tonight.
He'll be hitting from the right side against the lefty Sheriff. which is too low.
Too low for a ball.
Sheriff with a homer, and now 8 runs batted in after the sacrifice fly in the second. Couple 2-base hits.
Sheriff, a left-hander. Looks in. Fakes the pickoff.
Step back there by Sheriff with men on the corners.
Sheriff is pitching for the Tampa Bay Rays. Standard defensive ground. Popped up.
Foul ball will carry out of play.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The count will go to 1-1. Rays scored in the first on the Rosarena homer. Seattle scored a run in the second.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
The Rays won at the bottom of the fourth. Now a threat in the sixth by Seattle. It's low.
Low, 2-1.
2-1. Luis Patino worked the front 5. He threw 100 pitches. It's Jake Bowers on deck.
2 ball, 1 strike. Sheriff, 16 pitches in. Ground ball to short. The second. Oh, he drops it. Defensively, the Rays are falling apart. Good Lord.
Self-high five.
Wow. Runner's still on first and second with 1 out.
I'm anxious to see where this throw is from Franco. Didn't look like it was going to be that difficult to handle.
Should have been easily out at second.
Throws it to him. Yeah, that ball's got to be caught.
Oh my God, that was horrible. That was a simple, easy throw right to him. He just dropped it.
And then had to go back behind the bag quickly and just was not able to make that catch. I mean, you got to secure that first out before you think of it turning 2. And
Wow.
again, sloppy defensively. That time it cost him a run.
That did cost him. That's horrible. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. That was a nice block there.
When we go back and take a look at that play again, watch where Brandon is setting up and where his glove is and where he's expecting the ball. Look, to the inside, getting ready to throw. Now, it's to the outside. Late with the glove rollover. That's why he never got the glove.
Yeah, but he's got to make that play. I'm sorry. He's a major league ball player. It's thrown right at his chest. I don't care if he has to turn his glove over or not. Come on. Don't try to defend him. Ball inside, 2-0.
Has been involved in both errors committed by the Rays infield. He reached on the Wendell's there and moved to second and got in there safely on.
Most errors since the All-Star break. Marlins and Tampa Bay tied with 15. Washington Nationals in third, giving up 14.
15 errors with the Marlins.
Like we said last night, it's the company you keep.
Ground ball foul.
You just can't be there. How about this, Dwayne? Freely involved in both of the errors on the Rays side of things. He's the guy with the error.
Limited Lily.
On the other side of things for the Mariners out in left field.
Really? You're at the game at the stadium. Well, send us a picture on social media.
+1.
Hey, Jesse, how you doing?
Or would it be -1?
Depends on which one you're looking at.
I think that, yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's like adding negative numbers. I'm not really sure that ever made sense to me.
No.
Sheriff looks in, comes in. That's a strike, 2-2. Really needs a ground ball to get out of this, and hopefully his defense will make the play. Jake Bauers up there. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the second. 0 for 1, walked in the second.
It's a good thing that we put a couch up here in our booth. I'm going to go ahead and lay down on it. You can get that pad out that you keep. We can talk.
2-2 the count to Jake Bauers.
Ground ball hit foul again.
Still only 1 out in the inning. It opened with a single by Toro.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
That was also involved in this inning. So 2 errors and a wild pitch. And this is really un-Ray-like.
Rays just giving up runs tonight defensively.
Now 4-2 the score.
Strike 3. He got him. Nice pitch. You're out. Go sit down, son. Don't complain about it.
Strike 3. You're out.
No soup for you.
No soup for you, son.
That's a strike. As much as it doesn't look like one, it is a strike.
What's up? What's up? AD, I'll be doing your Dodgers tomorrow night. Doesn't look. I don't think Valhalla's doing it, so I'm going to do it for you tomorrow night.
The top of the lineup now. J.P. Crawford, another left-handed hitter.
All right. Got Crawford, a left-hander up there, your leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Ball outside. He checked his swing, and he went. That's a strike. Again, just a reminder, at 11 o'clock tonight, we will be going live for the Team USA baseball game. Team USA tonight on the channel. 11 p.m. Hit that reminder. He is doing it tonight? Okay.
One ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of 6 here.
Sheriff trying to weave his way through the 6th. It opened on the base hit. And the wild pitch, couple of errors in the inning. Cut. Crawford fouls it the other way.
Jesse, are you still in here? Or Paul, can one of you guys go look on the NFL website and send me a text with the London games, what days they are and what times? I got to look at a couple of those London football games. I might do a couple of those. Thank you. You getting ready for bed? Huh? Just send them here. Thank you. Rex, go with mommy. Sorry, guys. Trying to get my lab to go with my wife. Rex. Go. I'm going to be in here for a while. Go. You're going to be grumpy. That's it. All right. Sorry, I got to get him going. I'll be right back, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
2-2 now.
My lab never wants to leave here. Foul ball off again. 2-2 remains the same on the count. Nah, I wasn't surprised at that, AD. I kind of called that. I called that. I said they were going to do that. It didn't look like they were going to be able to sign anybody at the end of the year, so. They were going to try to get whatever they could for him while they had him.
Sheriff about to deliver pitch number 29.
Two. Here it is. Ball fouled off again.
So we're going to go to at least 30. Crawford is on base 3 times.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of 6.
2 singles, has a base hit in this game.
Sheriff, the left-hander, looks in to throw. Rocks back and forth. Kicks and delivers. Fly ball, left center field. Center fielder rolls over, makes the catch. That'll be the end of the 6th. We're going to the bottom of the inning. Rays down by 2. Rays down by 2. Take a look around the league. Just check the scores in just a second. Let me double check, see what we got going here. Blue Jays just went up 7-2. Blue Jays up 7-2. Looks like they're going to cruise to a victory tonight. Of course, the Yankees are just killing my my Orioles 9-0. Phillies now with the lead over the Nationals, taking it over there. Good for them. Tigers leading 3-2 as we saw. Of course, we got the Mariners here. Marlins, Mets, no change. Twins and Reds, no change in the score at all. Still same score there. Angels up 3-1. No change in that score. Rockies beating the Cubs 4-1. There's one I didn't get in yet. Didn't get that one in, so let me get that one going for you guys. Astros and Dodgers will be starting a little bit later. Looks like we're up to date. And we got Diaz, Meadows, and Margot coming up for these guys. October 10th, Falcons and Jets. Yeah, but that's got to be 2:30. That's got to be their time. It should be 9:30 in the morning here. I think that's 2:30 their time, which is 9:30 a.m. time. All right, I'll have to check those out. 17th of October and 10th of October. I'll have to go check that out. Thank you guys for sending me that. I might add those games in. All right, bottom of the 6th. Diaz, Meadows, and Margot due up. Tampa Bay chasing 2 in the game.
Diaz about to lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. What a season series, a difficult season series it has been for the Rays. 0-5 against Seattle.
Here's the pitch to the right-hander. Strike on the corner. Strike 1.
Struck out in the 4th, 1 of 3 strikeouts for Kikuchi.
We're up to 17 likes on the Tokyo stream. Or the Tokyo Olympic stream. Trying to get up over 20, 25 likes before we start it. 9:30 a.m. Eastern for both? Yep, okay. AD, you can let Valhalla know when you guys get done over there. We'll be doing Olympic baseball on the channel. Over here. We're going to do Team USA. For when people get done, I don't want them leaving Valhalla.
Left a man aboard in the 3rd, left a man at 2nd in the 4th.
I'm going to try to send them a text and let them know we're doing it.
On the corners, 1st and 3rd and the 5th.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Bottom of 6. Ball low. That's a strike. Strike 3. You're out. He doesn't like it. He is mad. He is not happy. You're out.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
He did go too far.
Brittany, welcome in. Good to see you. Tell me in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat if you're ready for football on Thursday night. Who's ready for football? Hey, Katie. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. That's what I'm hoping. We got 23, 25 people in here. If everybody did that, even if you're not going to watch it and gave us a like, we might have a chance to get a share out over there by YouTube. Austin Meadows up there with 1 out. We appreciate Katie coming in, Brittany coming in.
He's down 4-2 in this game.
Line drive, base hit down the left field line. Left fielder Roeder scoots it up. Here comes the throw. He's going to hold him at first. Nice play. He's going to put him back to first. Meadows on with a single. That's going to bring up Margot. Margot is 1 for 2 tonight with a 2.43 average on the year. Nice piece of hitting.
Some open territory. That's the name of the game. That fastball kind of inside-out swing by Meadows.
Yes, I did, Brittany. I just got to send her the link.
Feels like every inning there has been a base runner, a couple of base runners, a potential threat.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Meadows only about a step, maybe a step and a half off the bag as Kikuchi went over there.
I got it right before the game started. I couldn't do email during the game. But it will be done. Marky, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
I'll tell you, those throwovers by Kikuchi more than likely have come from the bench in order to allow these guys to start to heat up. That's one way of wasting time on the field without having to make a mound visit. It's not like Austin Meadows is going to be going anywhere.
That's right.
And you're throwing over there just to get that bullpen a full head of steam.
Ooh, that didn't work the way I wanted.
The left-hander is up. Swing and miss. 0-2 here. And I'll tell you, he hit 95. And that, the high water mark for him tonight.
I think he's understanding that he could be coming down towards the end of his...
He is toward the end of his thing. He's hit 85 pitches.
To leave on the table.
Ball upstairs.
Put in. And again, he's at 95. Brandon Lau on deck.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here we go. Listening from the Philippines. Well, welcome in, Marky. Thank you, buddy. Are you a fan of one of these two teams?
Savage, the lefty, and Casey Sadler.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first.
The left field line. A 2-2 count on Margot.
That's a shot to center field, but that's going to be playable. Comes in, makes the play.
2 gone.
2 outs here. Seattle Mariners, nice. Awesome. Well, we're going to we do all baseball teams all the time. Baseball every day on the channel. We're doing the Olympic game later tonight. We're going to do playoffs and World Series on this channel, so plenty of baseball to come. And I'm quite positive we'll feature your Mariners again along the way. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Allow 0 for 2 tonight and a couple of errors in the field. He's having a bad night. First pitch is a strike with 2 outs.
Off the bat of Lau tonight. One to Fraley in left, the other to Kelnick in center.
That's a strike. 0-2.
95 again. Strike 2. So he saved 95 for here in the 6th.
He's saving it for the end. He's dealing gas right now.
This is all about finishing strong. At least
Yeah, he is trying to finish strong. No doubt about it. Ball gets in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to take off to second, and he's in there.
Crawford came in to make the pickup on it. And a wild pitch enables Meadows to...
Now, yeah, I forgot Cruz was out there for a while, too. That's right.
Reed over there at first base. After you watching that pitcher deliver to home plate, you see it's a breaking ball, you see it's down in the dirt, and you're going to be off. And Meadows just enough time to get in there.
2 outs now, runner on second.
At second.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was an ugly, ugly swing.
Hoo-ah!
We're going to the 7th, everybody. Going to the 7th. Going to the 7th. We'll be right back. MD Gaming, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Looks like we're going to have a new pitcher. It's going to be Johnson pitching for the Mariners. DJ Johnson, 21 games, 3.32 ERA. Opponent's hitting 267 against him. He's coming in here. See if he can get a quick shutdown here in the 7th. What the Rays fans are hoping. Not a lot of fans in the park tonight. 0 for 3 with a pop out, a strikeout, and a ground out. Only thing he hadn't done is lined out. Or struck out. First pitch is a strike. Can't believe that the Rays have one of the best. Well, they do have a solid lineup, but it's baseball. Sometimes you just get shut down. Broken bat roller to third. Up with it over to first. That throw was wild, but he got him. Wendell's all over the place with his throws.
Tigers batting at the bottom of the sixth, holding a 3-2 lead on the Red Sox.
Kyle Seager's 0 for 2 with a walk in the fifth.
Down by 2 in the top of the seventh against Seattle tonight.
No other score changes currently.
Kyle Seager in against Johnson.
Ball up top.
Pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Seager reached on a walk in the fifth inning. A base hit and the run batted in last night.
Heavy shift on right now for Seager. Ball outside, 2-0. 2-0.
Francis on deck.
Foul, that's a strike.
Here on Seager. In that Boston-Detroit game, Cabrera has homered for the Tigers. Renfroe has hit one for the Red Sox. Number 17 for Renfroe.
Foul again, 2-2.
2-2. Runs down. Fastball, too low, 3-2. Rays and the Mariners tomorrow afternoon to wrap up the series.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dropped. Catcher throws to first. That's an out. 2 down.
To first to complete the strikeout of Seager.
Nice change of pace there by Johnson, making Seager aware of
Circle
that
change
fastball.
he
Then
threw.
comes with the changeup, and look how far out in front Seager
With
is.
nice
Taking that
movement.
ball off the end of the glove of Mejia. Easy recovery and second out.
What's up, Moeller man?
He did. He did what he did. He got him to close it a little too early, pulled off of it a little bit.
And he knew it was coming. That's a good changeup.
It's a really good changeup.
Ground ball to third. Wendell turns around, throws to first, makes the play. Wow. Wendell made a nice play on that after all the goofing off earlier. We're going to the bottom of the seventh. Let's go to our seventh inning stretch.
One, two, three, four. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd by me. Minus some peanuts and some Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root, root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd by me. Buy me some peanuts and some Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's road, road, road for the home team. Or if they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. No ball game.
Anthony, if you want to film me another one, film it landscape. I'll use it for a couple of the seventh inning ones. If you want to film me another one, that would be good. I'll use it.
Listen, 3 more chances here for the Rays, down just 2, can certainly make this happen, and they're going to have to make it happen against the Seattle bullpen.
Casey Sadler's in this game now. Kikuchi gone.
Sadler's in pitching now for the Mariners.
Sadler making his 17th appearance, 0-1 with a 172 earned run average in just under 16 innings. Francisco Mejia leads off the 7th inning.
Bottom of the 7th here. Rays tracing 2. Again, we're going live at 11 o'clock tonight with Olympic baseball. Don't miss it.
Equipment problem here. 1 pitch into the bottom of the 7th.
I'm hoping that this will be done by the 10:20, 10:30 time frame.
How many Mariners does it take to get a new catcher's mitt?
Apparently half the bench.
I need to go in and set up for the next one.
So the new mid into play.
Ground ball, foul.
Up the right side toward the bullpen.
Nice. Where are you moving to, Anthony?
Go ahead, you can cross in front anytime.
Both bullpens busy. And now a strike. It's 1-1.
Right-handed action in the bullpen again for Seattle as well.
Walled up in the bullpen for Seattle. Chagua up for the Rays.
Did he go? I hope he didn't go.
Swing there. We'll take the count to 2-2.
2-2 count. Bottom of the 7th. Trying to stay in Mass. Okay.
Another ball in the dirt. Francisco able to hold up on that.
Well, Rays trying to salvage what they can out of the season series. In every game.
Foul ball. The count remains the same.
And a 1-game lead on Boston. Boston batting in the top of the 7th, and Detroit trailing 3-2. Rays 64-43. Boston 63-44.
Tampa Bay leading the AL East right now.
Toronto 8.
Another foul ball.
Foul. Look out, a foul ball.
Foul ball again. Again, asking everybody who's in here tonight, if you haven't already, go over and hit that video up with a like for the Olympic video we're doing tonight at 11 o'clock. It'll help us get to 100 likes quicker, even if you can't watch it tonight and you're heading to bed. Help us out with a little bit. That would be huge. Strike three. He gets him looking, going on the big, actually swinging at a pitch above his head.
Missed it by that much.
Yes, he did. One out.
Well out of his zone, Mejia regretting that swing about halfway through. You could see the look on his face as the swing finished up.
We're at 19 likes over there. We got a couple more we can get, I think. Thursday night, yeah. Cricket's reminded us of Thursday night. It's going to be football on the channel. Steelers and Cowboys right here Thursday night. Joey Wendell up there, 0 for 2 tonight. Fielder's choice in the lineup.
276.
Strike, 1-1.
Breaking ball is in, 1-1.
Ground ball hits softly to the pitcher. That's an out. 2 down.
It's out of there. So strike out on the chase of a bad pitch by Mejia.
Thank you, Cricket.
Ball got Wendell on the little comebacker. MLB Ballpark app. Completing your next visit to Tropicana Field. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, and a lot of
Arosarena coming up now. He's 2 for 3 tonight. My Orioles finally getting on the board.
Arosarena. He has 2 hits tonight, including a home run, a leadoff home run. It's a 1-0 count.
Ball low, 2-0. Jesse wants to hit up some crazy emojis. Why don't you all go ahead and do that? Go ahead and hit up some crazy emojis.
Franco on deck.
Have some fun for a little bit.
Sadler spent some time with the Rays briefly. 2019, 9 games, a little over 19 innings, and put together a 1.86 ERA for the Rays.
Strike in there, 2-1.
To Arosarena. It's 2-1.
Ground ball to short. Going to be a tough play. Not going to get him. Not going to get him. Infield single.
Toro over there trying to make that play on the short hop. There was a big hop, then he had to play the short hop, and not time to get Arosarena.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays. The only way you can make it is if the short hop leads right into a throw on the run. He double clutched on top of it, which makes it impossible. You got to come in, short hop and throw, right? That right there. You just and even the short hop and throw, it's going to be tough. Now let's see if he was able to get a hold of this baseball. Grabs it. Looked like he had a pretty good grip, just didn't get rid of it.
Well, the Mariners have a little conference going on the mound before they pitch to Wander Franco. Franco 1 for 3 tonight. And here hitting left-handed against Sadler.
Franco 1 for 3. Hitting from a left-handed side. 2 outs. 1 runner on first. Right-handed pitcher kicks and throws. First pitch, 86 miles an hour for a strike.
Arozarena at first. Means the Rays have the potential tying run at the plate.
Strike in there again, 0-2. Just sitting there looking at pitchers right now. Phillies game goes final.
From the left side of the plate, but down in the count here. Arozarena back in at first.
Everybody having some fun with the emojis. That's awesome.
Infield hit for Arozarena is 21st infield hit.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. There's another one. You're out of there. We're going to the 8th inning on the channel. Pete, can I get prayers? I hope she doesn't, Nathan. Hope she doesn't. Prayers to you.
That's why our Dave single is so hot and juicy. But what if that Dave single was
Definitely don't hope that.
And all these faves were too. Get any of these faves BOGO $1 only at Wendy's.
It's the first final of the night. A lot of other games in the 7th and 8th. Mets are in the 9th. That's another one's close to being done. Hey, 21 likes on the Olympic Games. All right. Thank you, everybody.
I was a single mom, and I was living paycheck to
Love it.
paycheck.
I knew if we got up there near 25 before we even start the game, we might have a chance of getting to 100. Get to 100, we can get shared out internationally. That's when you get a lot more people showing up.
Now I use the retirement planner, and I monitor my entire.
Love to get 100 people or more watching tonight.
My nest egg has grown, and I'm ready to retire.
Download the free app or go to personalcapital.com today.
Introducing Future, the most personalized fitness training available.
8th inning is going to bring up Toro, Fraley, and Kalanick. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Mariners. Leading Tampa Bay in Tampa. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Rays. Coming back live and quick to the game. Hall of Fame week for the NFL. New inductees going in this week. The first football game of the year kicks off. College football will be kicking off at the end of this season, or end of this month. End of this month. Didn't mean to say season. That'll be good. First one will be here. We'll be calling it live. Nebraska, Illinois. Can't wait to start calling some football.
Former Mariner. Friday in his Rays debut against the Red Sox. 12-pitch outing, 1 inning.
All right, left-handed Toro in there. He's ready to go.
Faces Abraham Toro.
2 for 3 tonight is Toro.
2 hits tonight, a homer and a single.
5th hitter in the Seattle lineup takes a strike first pitch.
On the corner at 96, strike 1.
Yeah, and it's got some good darting action too. Chagua features that slider, and he's got a good one, good sweeping slider. But even that little sinker right there, more of a runner than anything else, but really good velocity.
That's a ball, 1-1.
Diego Castillo is too involved in that deal.
Ball outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Yes, Cricket, I already said something to him. Thank you for being helpful, though. I appreciate you. No problem. You're busy, Cricket. You're working. You're doing a lot for the channel. It happens. Fly ball left field. That's an out. No, I just did the I'm just using I'm using camera 1 as opposed to camera 2 tonight instead of the angle. Just doing that. What's up, Dad Builds? Good to see you, buddy. Dad Builds, I'm going to stay up late and watch some Olympic baseball here at 11 o'clock tonight. Dad Builds, one of my partner channel. Mets have now put another run up on the board. They're trying to chase that game in the last inning. Yeah, we're going to watch the Olympics. That'll be pretty good. 2 balls, no strikes here. Top of the 8th. Foul ball at 96 miles an hour.
Will give you that fastball averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of 96, sometimes more than that, 97 plus at times. But he really favors the slider, probably 2-1 basically in his pitch selection.
Yes, he is a NASCAR and Disney creator, does a great job. Ball inside, 3-1.
Down and in, and pitch didn't miss by much there. 3-1.
Take a look at down and in, that part of the plate, that ball taking Mejia and his glove right out of the target area.
Yeah, a pitch like that could be a strike, but
here comes the pitch. Upstairs, that's going to be a ball. He's going to get over, shoot over to first base.
Happy birthday!
1 on, 1 out. Rays baseball on Valley Sports. Brought to you by your local.
Captain Akron, what's up, Ryan? Anybody that's coming in now that might not be watching, if you're not going to watch the Olympic baseball with me, just do me a favor. Shoot over to that stream, that link, and hit a like for me. If you're not going to watch it, just help me out. Try to get up to 100 so we can get a share out tonight on that. Staying up late calling that game's tough. Share out would help. Ground ball to second. They're calling him out at second. I'm not sure. Final in. The Marlins beat the Mets 5-4.
Just did.
Well, he had, you're right, absolutely no help. And so you got to go. You've got to go because Fraley's going to go. Ball on the ground. He's got good speed. And there's the race. And this is as close as it gets.
Just beats him at second base.
That foot in there before the
final. Indians lose to the Blue Jays 7-2. That's another final hit.
With 2 outs. Raleigh, the catcher. And there's a pitch that appeared to be on the edge, but it's a ball. Is that Hickox? 1-0.
Looks like our good friends Provost Park Pass just went over 100,000. I just got a note from Provost. So it looks like they're leaving out of the race starting on Sunday.
Wide this time. 2-0.
Good for them.
Eighth inning, 2-run game.
Pitch in there for a strike, 2-1.
At the knees, 2-1.
Oh, he picked him off.
Boy, that was close.
Oh, I thought he had him.
He almost their own review, you can see he started to move.
And the problem was the throw.
Bomo, what's up, Bob?
He had him taking a jab step.
He did get back.
Reach for that throw and then come back for the tag, and that took too long.
I would say most likely right now, Mariners look pretty good tonight.
Close to the bag.
Bob, we're going to stay up and watch some Olympic baseball tonight, 11 o'clock. Looking forward to it on my channel.
Tough for Sean Watt to throw the ball straight. Whether it's that running fastball or it's that slider, not too much is going to stay true.
Neil, what's up, buddy?
Runner goes, got a good jump. The pitch is a ball.
Runners there, be out easily. That'll end the top of the 8th. We're going to the middle of the 8th. Kyle just cracked 80. Nice, good for them. We'll update them next Sunday night, that's for sure. All right, let's take a quick look. I want to recognize those that support the channel as I always do on the channel. Christina Whitman, if you're looking to move to the Orlando area, anywhere around Central Florida, Christina Whitman should be your realtor of choice. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a realtor, she's unbelievable. So many closed units in the last couple months. She's she'll put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property. She's a beautiful person, and she makes beautiful music as a realtor. Go over and check out her send a line on there. Christina Whitman, Realtor.com. Tell her Pete McDevitt sent you. Clean Look Cleaning Services, Manchester, New Hampshire. You can put a clean look on your property with Clean Look anywhere up in the New England area. 55 years and more, 3 generations of service. Check them out, cleanlook.com. Clean-look.com. Cleaning service. They're amazing. They're amazing. Mickey's already put his thumb of approval on it. Spotless clean. Look at that floor. You can almost eat off of it. Check them out. Check them out. We also want to thank our chaotic Crusaders that do a lot for us. Disney Dynamics, Magically Mad Adventures, Casey's Corner, and Zoel's World all bring you segments of our Disney broadcast, and they do a fantastic job. We absolutely love them. Of course, we're big fans of Manhattan and Fox, and they're a statistician and a musician that come together to make statistically good music. 1 hour, check them out, Manhattan and Fox. Being a John and Claire, Loving Disney World, great channels, and Disney Worlders over on Facebook, 21,000 strong. Go check them out. They all do a great job. We'll come back down here to live action, and let's go drop down here. We'll be ready to live action back in just a minute. Boom, 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 boom. All right, bottom of the inning here. We got to switch it up, switch it up.
You know, the other thing that you noticed about that, or maybe you didn't notice about that, if you're watching
Rays coming to the plate. First pitch is a strike. It's going to be Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Just a hair. That right foot kind of angled towards second base, so it's quicker for you to be able to clear your hips. His was squared off, so you kind of almost got to go around that hip, and that takes a little bit longer. Even
did he go?
Your initial break is
no, he didn't go. 1 and 2. If they'd have called him out there, he might have cracked his bat over his back or something. He might have lost his mind.
A big play is the Rays down by 2, try to keep it that way, and they got Kelnick to end the top half of the 8th. So with 2 shots left, they're facing the Seattle bullpen.
Strike 3. Go sit down, Cruz. You're 0 for 4 today. 0 for 4. He is not hit tonight.
Throwing across his body and then driving the fastball to the outside corner. That's a deceptive pitch.
It's a very deceptive pitch.
Johnny Diaz.
Pitch outside for a ball.
On the 0 for 3 tonight, a couple strikeouts.
Diaz also looking. Him and Cruz 0 for 7 combined right now. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Fastball. Foul the other way out of play. Austin Meadows next. He'd like to be up there with a man on. Fouled back.
Fouled back. That's a strike. 1-2 remains the same. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Rays are going quietly, y'all. Rays are going quietly.
Experience lifelong excitement with week for life scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. You can win top prizes of up to $5,000 a week for life. So keep living and keep winning. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Austin Meadows 2 for 3. 2 singles and a run scored tonight. Fouled up. Popped up. Right field. Third base side. Looks like it's playable. Nope. Going to be out of play. They reacted like it was right in play.
Last appearance came against Texas on the 31st of July. Pitched 1 scoreless inning. Up 2 down against him in the 8th. Fly ball toward the line and left.
Fly ball to left field. That's going to be the last out of the inning. We're going to the 9th, everybody. We'll be right back here in just a minute. Let me change over the gloves and the bats.
What time is sunset
So
today?
we're ready to go. Top of the 9th when we return to live action. Going to the 9th. Boom, 9th inning. Looking forward to it. Coming up. Top of 9. All right, coming back. Cricket, thank you for that update and that notation. Appreciate you.
Will enter this game. Shot off Lewis Head making his 13th appearance.
Well, unfortunately for the Rays, up to Lewis Head to maintain status quo and give him one last chance in the bottom of the ninth inning. 18 innings of work, does have the 7.
Let's see what happens here in the top of the ninth.
I'll tell you, he's a max effort guy. Comes right at the hitters. Does not.
Cal Raleigh's going to start it off. He's over 2.
The challenge. Part of that depth that Eric Neander building for that Rays bullpen.
Cal Raleigh was at the plate when Kelnick was caught trying to steal. The first pitch hit a long way, but well foul. I mean, a long way. Almost as foul as it was long, however.
And as every pitcher likes to say, Dwayne, strike one.
Well, you got to get ahead. Right. However, you do it, and it's an 0-1 count right now.
And you may want to stay away from that area with that pitch.
0-1 pitch, here it comes.
Fouls it the other way, out of play. A couple of runs batted in for Raleigh tonight. And how about Diego Castillo up in the bullpen for Seattle?
Ooh, yeah, this is going to get interesting.
Yes, it will.
0-2 pitch, here it comes.
Fouled out of play.
0-2 remains the same.
Jake Bauers on deck, and then the top of the order, J.P. Crawford would be coming up.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it right there. That's 1.
There you go.
Bomo, if you don't stay up, do me a favor. At least go give me a like on that video. I'm trying to get up to his 100 as quickly as I can to try to get a little international share out. So if you could help us by giving us a like, even if you're not going to watch, that would be huge. Ball outside.
One ball, no strikes, the count.
Strike in there, 1-1. Just missed. I don't know how that one missed. Good Lord, how did that miss?
It's 2-1.
Crawford on deck.
Crawford on deck.
Mouse Talk, how you doing, buddy? Ripped. Foul, just foul. By about a foot. Don't look Dad in the house, partner channel. Good to see you, buddy.
It's 2-2 now. Time for a word from baseball.
In about 45 minutes, we're going to go live on this channel and call the Olympics. Olympic baseball in about 45 minutes. Team USA against the Dominican Republic. Welcome in Mouse Talk and Doe with Dad, 2 quality creators.
2 here on Bowers.
Popped up, center field, deep, at the track, coasting back. That'll be an out, 2 down. Orioles getting pummeled tonight, unfortunately.
J.P. Crawford. Well, Crawford had a base hit in the first. 1 for 4.
Ball outside with 2 outs.
This is a little bit wide. Pitched the 9th inning in last night's game. Hit a man, walked a man, struck out 1.
Strike in there, 1-1.
It's now 1-1.
Left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. Crawford 1 for 4 tonight. Ground ball hit to second softly. Triple bounce over to second. Throws it to first. Diaz has it. That'll end the inning. Margot, Lau, and Mejia coming. Castillo traded from the Rays to Seattle. Coming in to pitch. That's going to be interesting. Let's switch the batters. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, we changed it up. We're ready to go for the bottom of the 9th inning. I want to thank my members for coming in today. I want to thank my moderators who are here today supporting and helping my channel. I want to thank everybody who watched either Ninja or in the chat. Reminder, at 11 o'clock, we will be doing the Team USA live from Tokyo, Japan against the Dominican Republic. They win this one. They've still got a chance for a medal game. They need to win this one.
We got this.
Yes, that's because it is, Bomo. That's who I used. I got it. Got the idea from Jesse, and that's who I used. And actually, to be honest with you, Bob, the catcher for the Dominican Republic is actually the catcher from the movie Major League. So just to give you a little insight into, hey, had to come up with something, right? Had to come up with something. Orioles and Yankees are final. Thank you, Cricket.
Are you serious? Yes.
So that's what we had to do over there.
I do.
But it works. It'll, heck, how many people, look, I just looked at it. We already got 7 people over there waiting to watch the game. We're 45 minutes out. I got 7 people waiting. That's going to be a good one. I think, at least. The other night, we got up to 100 likes and got that share out, and we had over 300 people watching. I'd love to just get over 100 people watching tonight. That would be fun. 3 outs to go here. Margot, Lau, and Mejia coming up. 7 waiting and 23 likes. I need to get 2 more likes to get me to 25 before we start. If I can get that in the next 45 minutes, that'll be good. Do me a favor, Jesse or Bob, Jesse or somebody, one of my moderators, go over into that chat and tell everybody to like the video, please. Just put that into the chat. Maybe we'll get lucky and a couple people will do it before we start. Castillo had 4 seasons with Tampa Bay. Now he's out pitching against Tampa Bay. Thank you, Cricket. Ground ball, first pitch swinging. Over to first, that's an out, 1 down. Hope you all understand, as soon as this game over, I'm going to go quickly to finish the stream and get set up for the next one. And use the restroom before another 3-hour stream. I pee in the office, and my wife and Dole Whip Dad both get mad at me.
Need a base runner to have a shot.
Well, that's interesting.
Wow, a couple of fly ball outs and a strikeout his last time. Pitch is a strike.
Thank you, Dad Builds. Chris, the Hey Buddy guys got after me again. Just let you know. I just got a message and then my iPad fell down. pretty crazy.
There's no doubt about it. This soon, facing your former teammates.
That's funny.
That heart is racing pretty good.
Wow, YouTube just went in and cleaned out bots from earlier from previous streams. Just dropped down a couple followers, but that's okay. I only want real followers. I don't want bots. Yeah, the Hey Buddy guy's after me. So I'm going to fix my subscriber count. 2 outs in the inning. Hopefully we'll meet some people. Hopefully we'll meet some people tonight. Get 14 new friends and get up to 5550 tonight. That's my goal. And we can have some fun over there on the international stream. Final out of the night right now is Mejia up there. 8 home runs, 31 RBIs. And he's going to get pinch hit. Ji-Man Choi, Bok Choi, coming up to hit. All right. Good deal, Jeff. Yeah, let me do this for Jeff real quick before he leaves. Here you go, Jeff. Just to make you happy before you leave. Fly ball, foul. That's a strike. Dole Whip Dad, a solid creator who works with others, helping them grow their channel. He does creator talk every Sunday night, 11 o'clock. It's good stuff. I lay in bed and listen to it as I'm falling asleep, trying to become a better creator. Ball down low, 2-1.
Joey Wendell on deck, hoping to get a chance at another at bat.
Ball inside.
Ball 3. So it's 3-1.
Just missing that two-seamer. Down and in.
Ball 4. He walked him. Are you kidding me?
The potential tying run to the plate. So Castillo gives up the 2-out walk. And Joey Wendell.
Happy birthday!
2 outs and Joey Wendell coming up.
Ground out, a strikeout on the walk. Wendell looking for his first hit. The first pitch.
First pitch is a foul. That's a strike.
Bouncer down there, strike 1. Well, with a base runner and 2 outs, Andrew Kittredge starts to limber in the bullpen just in case the Rays suddenly have a shot.
Oh, 1. Ball outside, 1-1.
It's down and in.
3 or 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball hits the second. This should end the game. And it does. We'll see you in just a little bit. 11 o'clock. Olympic baseball right on this channel on another stream. Come and join us. I'd love to have you hang around. Good night, everybody.